locked onto my kill. I won't let them go till they're cold dead still. I'll let you in on just what I mean. I'm a mean green killing machine. Sorry, now you're dead. Looks like you should have run instead. Broken, beaten, scarred since birth, but this fight feels like dirt and earth. Out of line. Let you go. Well, you already know. Takes its toll. Nevertheless, I'm a make heads roll. By the time you see me in the lead, you're already dead. Give it up to me. As you bleed out from your throat. Listen real well, I've got a good joke. Knock, knock. Hey, who's there? I'm Envy, motherfucker. So you're burned. How am I? When to go? How do I go? Take me. Break me. Protect me.
Hello. Oh,
Hi everyone, it's so nice to have you all here.
Drag Envy over here. Envy's loading, I promise you guys. He's here. It's just his picture's loading for some reason. But hi everybody. Oh, you're appearing as like a little buffering circle.
Oh, I am.
Deciding if you want to come in. Yeah, I'm sure you'll come in a second, but your
Yeah.
mind is like, do I want to right now? I'm thinking about it.
Oh, I know what the issue is. So, funny story. I just accidentally closed out the sharing thing, so let me...
Oh, okay.
Let me fix that really quick. I'm so sorry.
You are totally fine. I was like, oh my god, did I chase Envy away in the brothel scene? Envy didn't want to be here. Hold on.
No,
Hi, Lucy Hurt.
it's on me. Here we go.
Absolutely
So
insane. Didn't expect this collab. Envy and I have been talking about collabing forever, and we just never have. We've been so busy.
yeah, we're both busy bees. I sent you a new link if you just want to change the browser source link to that one.
Don't even worry
Thank
about it.
you. That is so on me. I closed because I have Chrome open for the stream collab, and then Microsoft Edge open for the other one because Edge is my normal browser, and I'm just like, and I was closing out stuff I didn't need to
You're gonna get
use.
flamed for saying that. You're gonna get flamed for saying Edge is your normal browser.
I'm sorry, guys. You know I love edging, so yeah. No Chrome. Gotta love the Edge.
Sometimes you need to edge to be in a good spot.
Yeah, like it teaches discipline, you know. It teaches like delayed gratification teaches discipline. Sometimes you just gotta use Edge instead of using Chrome, you know. Like Edge is peak. You're right.
You guys, I don't use Google either, and Envy and I were just talking about this before we went live. The fact that we both don't use the traditional like search browsers and how we both get flamed for it constantly. Because I use Wave, which is probably worse than Edge, to be entirely honest.
I haven't heard of Wave.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of Wave either until I got this PC, and then I was like, oh, it comes pre-installed with Wave. What's wrong with Edge? Nothing, Rant. There's nothing wrong. That's my big brother. There's nothing wrong with Edge.
Hi, Rant.
User Rant. Rant, do you use Edge?
No, he probably uses DuckDuckGo.
It's DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo is one that's like very good and like private and secretive and prevents people. It makes it harder for people to like track your online footprint.
So that's what you use if you're doing like that sketch shit. When you need to like run away and have no one find you, you use DuckDuckGo. It does sound like it. Thank you for the pats. Nightmare, happy streak, by the way.
Thank you all so much for all the new follows. It's so nice to meet all of you. No, you cannot pet me.
I just noticed that next to each other, Envy, we literally look like green and purple versions of each other.
Do we really?
We do.
My
Our models next to each other on my screen look exactly just like twin versions of each other.
My sound redeems for like follows is overstimulating me so badly because of how loud it is. It's just constant like gunshots, and I'm like,
Wait, your follow sound is gunshot. What is your follow sounds?
Well, my follow sound, I use it throws water on the screen, and then it uses confetti every time someone follows me. So, you know, chat's just like squirting on me and then throwing confetti at me and making it stick.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
The confetti's the aftercare. They need the aftercare after they squirt everywhere, you know?
Yeah, we need the confetti. It need to be nice and colorful and festive. But I don't know how to turn it down. It just does like a popping noise every time, and I'm just like, You're
like, oh god, hold on, maybe I fucked up with this one.
Yeah.
My follow sound is Felix going, actually, I'm a boy. No, you're fucking not. No, really, I'm a boy.
I love that one. That one's great.
So I just hear that I literally hear this sound in my head when I'm laying down. Like sometimes, because I sleep in a loft bed and my desk is right beneath my little loft bed because I'm in New York City and I don't have a lot of space.
Yeah.
So if I forget to turn off my Streamlabs when I go to bed, then all I hear all night is, actually, I'm a boy. And it just wakes me up from dead sleep.
That's
so spooky.
Terrifying. Do you ever just like hear people like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh my god, no, you're good.
You ever just hear people like whisper your name and then like nobody said your name and then you're like freaked out? That's what gets me sometimes.
Yes. Has it ever put you in embarrassing situations? Because it's been embarrassing for me before.
Yes, I was at the store and I just heard someone whisper Envy like in my ear as I was getting groceries, and just fully glammed up my emo glam because I love getting dressed up for like any opportunities, like even just going and getting groceries. And I just whipped around and I'm just like, who said my name? And then people are just ignoring me, and I'm just like,
People are just like,
I'm so
don't
sorry.
make eye contact. Don't look over there.
Don't look at the emo boy. He's probably gonna give us dark cooties or something like. Evil cooties.
Are so freaked out by alternative people. I'm full goth, and I walked through the food store one time, and a lady turned and did the sign of the cross when she saw me. And I
That's
was like, oh my
insane.
god, that feels a little dramatic. Like, that's a bit much. But I've also heard
Extremely.
my name. I went to college, and when I was in college, I was waiting outside one of my lecture rooms, and I got there really early because I had nothing to do. And
Hmm.
so one of my friends showed up, and she's like, Lynx, can we go into the classroom? I'm like, no, there's people in there. I can hear the voices. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I've been hearing voices for the past like 20 minutes. Time comes for class. Everyone's standing outside the classroom because I keep telling them I'm hearing voices. And finally, when someone opens the door, the room's empty. It's just like a full empty room, and everyone in my class is like, "Are you okay, Lynx?" And I'm like, "No, no, I'm not.
The
Sorry about that, you
voices.
guys. I swear I heard something."
Yes, I
So
am a good boy,
embarrassing.
Skotos. Thank you. Yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute. Yes, you are a good girl, Bobcat. You're a very good girl. Thank you for tuning in. When
Skotos is such a good bean.
he is, we love Skotos very much.
We do love Skotos.
All of your mods are so
Envy,
kind. Yeah,
I was gonna say, do we have a shared mod now?
we do. Ignis Red.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, oh
um.
damn, I'm in overtime today.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down and
So
roll
funny.
around and hurt you.
All I
Thank
hear
you,
from Envy
Call.
is Angel Dust. Angel Dust is really cool. So like,
People tell me I
hey.
sound like Angel Dust, especially on my TikTok lives, and I'm just like, oh, thank you. And then I look at the music video, like Poison or whatever, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is not me. I'm too innocent for all this.
I have the personality of Angel Dust. You have the voice of Angel Dust. So you put us together.
Yeah, we're like
And then it's
both
perfect.
sides. Both sides of the same coin. Thank you for all the follows, everyone. But here's a question. Have you ever had sleep paralysis before?
Yes. It sucks.
What's your sleep paralysis demon, or does it change?
So I usually don't see people. I usually hear things. I have really bad auditory hallucinations, and I'll hear like footsteps coming towards me. But
Mm-hmm.
one time I did see a man standing over my bed, and I started screaming hello at him at like 4 o'clock in the morning in a hotel room that I was not by myself in. And that was awkward. That was weird. Yeah. But does yours look like really interesting?
So my sleep paralysis demon terrifies me.
Oh God.
I've only had sleep paralysis once. And I told this story for Halloween when I was playing Slender the Arrival, the remastered version that came out a couple years ago. And I told like a spooky ghost story, whatever. I had woken up and I couldn't move. And there was a figure standing in my doorframe. And he was wearing like a gothic, like witchy hoodie, like a bunch of the ones that I have for my comfort fits. But it wasn't one that I recognized. And then I saw he had like long, dark hair kind of like spilling out from the hood. And that's when I realized, oh my God, it's me. Like, I saw like another
No,
me
that's so scary.
standing in the door staring at me. Like, I couldn't see his eyes, but I knew he was staring at me. And I'm in bed. I'm just struggling to like get up and like break out of it and whatever, but I can't. And typically when I'm asleep, I quickly realize that I'm asleep, and I have this like this thing where I can wake myself up. And I was trying to do that even though I wasn't really sleeping. I was trying to do that, but I just couldn't, and it felt like I was stuck. And the most I could
Oh my
do
God.
the most I could do is like a pathetic squirm and like a grunt, and then eventually after like 10 minutes of him just staring at me, I finally was able to get up, and then he's just like gone, like nothing even happened.
I wonder what sleep paralysis is. Like, what the fuck is it?
So as a licensed medical professional, I do know the answer to this.
I'm so intrigued.
Partially. I know partially know the answer to it. I don't know exactly know the sciences behind it, but sleep paralysis is when it's like you're awake, but part of your brain is still in that asleep state, if I'm not mistaken, and your body is also still in that asleep state. So you're able to perceive things, but it perceives what's actually going on alongside visual and auditory hallucinations, sometimes pulled from like what our brain does whenever we're dreaming.
Oh happens to me the most terrifying shit in the entire world, like pure nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm.
That's so scary.
I don't get scared of like monsters and stuff in my nightmares, but when I saw me as my sleep paralysis demon, I just didn't know how to feel about it.
Like that entire question of if you and your evil clone were locked in a room, who'd survive, you know? Like who gets out of that situation? That's horrifying. That's
Right.
so scary.
People, someone commented on my TikTok earlier, it was really funny. They said, "Oh, you and Lynx, you're collabing? I thought y'all were the same person." And I'm like, what? Like, just imagine if you ran multiple VTuber accounts and you were just, like, secretly monopolizing the industry. That'd be hilarious.
And we've been, like, live at the same time so many times. We gotta clone ourselves here. We gotta, like, figure something out. Although, I will say, our names appear a lot in each other's comments.
They
So,
do.
there must be something about the two of us that people are like, yeah, same vibe. I feel it.
I think it's because we're both guys that are very soft and feminine and we tell story time content.
Probably, yeah.
That
would make sense.
I've had a lot of people like asking me like, oh, when are you and Lacey gonna collab? And I've always told them, I'm like, our paths will converge when they're meant to, you know, like we're both very busy people and everything. It's gonna happen like naturally and everything. Like when we hung out the other day, that was really awesome.
We did. We got to hang out like one-on-one and just like chit chat for a few hours, and it was so nice.
We didn't
I
even
couldn't believe we have never spoken before.
Yeah, like outside of like streams and everything. And
yeah,
usually I'm fairly shy and everything, but we just clicked really fast and it was great.
We do. I feel like we have a lot in common as well. And we have like a lot of like views the same and all of that good stuff. And for anyone who does not know Envy, by the way, Envy, in addition to being another femboy streamer, he also has a lot of experience with paramedic stuff. So he tells a lot of really cool medical stories. Just in case you're not like familiar with his content, he tells a really bunch of fun story times about that, and it's so cool to listen to.
Thank you
for the follow, by the way.
Thank you for the hydration, Kyle. And yes, you are a good boy, guy. You're a very good boy. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Oh my gosh, it's quite a few of you. People are wonderful.
Wait, do you like hydrates? Do you thank them for their hydrates? I tell them they're being very bad for them. Thank you for the pet pads.
I take hydrations fairly. I take hydrations fairly seriously. Yes, you are a good boy, guy. And the reason I do is because how do I start? I like exercising and stuff, and I like I used to be a long distance runner, and I typically finish all of my workouts with like a run, like a little run anywhere from like half a mile to 2 miles, nothing crazy. And it's very important to stay hydrated, because when you start feeling thirsty, you're already dehydrated, and your brain, like your mental capacity starts like diminishing, like your brain capacity, like your cognition and stuff starts diminishing the more dehydrated you are. So I feel like hydration is very important.
Demons, don't say a word. Don't say a word, demons. You keep your mouth shut.
Yes, you are a good boy, Brad.
You guys mind your business. Did you hear that? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So yeah, I've got 3 bottles of water here, and I'm not really a soda drinker.
You're not a soda? Hi, Rance, big brother. Can I have a piece? My brother came in the room. You don't like soda at all?
Oh, I love soda. It's just, I just don't drink it often. The carbonation kind of bothers me and makes me, like, irritates my throat. But my favorite soda, is it bad that when I think of sodas, I think of Monsters? Like, I guess that shows that how emo I am, but like
soft drink category.
Caffeinated soft drink. And I try to only drink a Monster like once every 3 weeks, but I drink it as people would drink a soda. Like, I drink it like a treat. I don't drink it like an energy drink, and I feel like that's not a great thing. It's a bad habit I picked up working on an ambulance and everything.
I've never had Monster. I've never tried it.
It's good. They have a bunch of different flavors and everything. And then they have like a brand of like coffee monsters. I'm not huge on those, but I just like the ones that taste like fruit candy. And they just taste like other sodas.
Oh, what's the sweetest one? If I was gonna actually, everyone's gonna yell at me not to try a monster. But what's the sweetest monster?
My personal favorite has to be Red Ruby Fantasy.
Oh,
It
that sounds like kind of erotic.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you what the exact flavor is, but they just have like, yeah, Nightmare in your chat, the Viking one. They have one called Viking Berry. That's really good. It doesn't really tell you the exact flavor, so it's hard to pinpoint. But I can tell you that my favorite like soda has to be a tie between Bard's Root Beer and Sunkissed.
As long as you don't say Dr. Pepper. I'm so sorry for all the Dr. Pepper lovers in chat. XOXO. All the snuggles, but I can't stand Dr. Pepper.
I'm not crazy about Dr. Pepper. It just tastes like I don't even know what it tastes like. It just tastes like spicy water.
You know we're gonna get excommunicated from the femboy community for saying that.
Well,
Femboys are supposed to like Dr. Pepper.
I had no idea that was a thing. But
Like a stereotype about the femboys.
I thought the monster thing was like, is this, I'm new here, is this a weed femboy VTuber? Alright, bro.
What do you mean by a weed? You mean like a plant?
Yeah,
Oh,
like, yeah, I'm a Spriggan. You know, like Skyrim Spriggans, the pretty tree ladies? Those, but like a boy and more humanoid.
Oh, I think they meant weed as in like gardening, like puff puff.
Oh, gardening. I love gardening. So when I was a teenager, I used to grow things in my backyard. I used to grow cucumbers and squash and sweet potatoes, and it was wonderful.
I love gardening, but I do think gardening is so fun. I like doing like the little plants and like I got my big brother Rant's like entire Animal Crossing themed gardening set 'cause he loves Animal Crossing a lot, and it's so cute to watch things grow.
I love that so much. So here's the thing about gardening. I know I know being like kind of city locked, like around in the concrete jungle and everything.
Concrete jungle.
It's not a whole lot of soil to use in your properties. So, but if you ever do plant stuff like in the ground near other stuff, instead of using pesticides to keep pests away, if you plant garlic near your plants, the odor actually repels insects, and garlic only has one natural predator, and it's a fungus that's really rare, but what the caveat is when the fungus infests the soil and kills the garlic, that soil becomes unusable. Yes, I am a good boy, Jill Sokol. Thank you for calling me a good boy. Yes, you are a good bean seeder. Thank you for tuning in. Any hospitals have Shasta sodas? No.
Because usually I think of garlic, when you said the garlic has one natural predator, my mind on it like just went straight to, oh, vampires. But no, vampires are supposed to stay away from garlic, right?
I think so.
Vampires are so hot. Oh my god. Envy, are you a monster hunter?
I'm sorry, there was a follow redeem. I didn't hear what you said. Oh, you got 20 gifted.
Giggles, hi! Hi, my love, how are you? Hi! Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I am going to DM you personally right after this, because I want to talk to you about what you asked me anyway. But hi, thank you, thank you, thank you. I asked if you're a monster fudger. Do you like monsters? Like
Yes.
in that way?
I love vampire ladies and dragon ladies. I have a weakness for dragon girls. Yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy. Yes, I am cute. Blim.
Which, by the way, you guys, whenever any of the lovely ladies in chat are like, funny femboys like women, Envy likes women. So it's very much a thing. Mutant, thank you, baby. Holy shit, you guys. Thank you so much. God damn. Yeah, Envy likes the ladies, so.
Love ladies. Blim.
It's very, very possible. Thoughts on Malova from Dispatch?
Wham.
Malvola. Do you know who Malvola is, Envy?
I do not. Yes, I am cute, Bongo. Thank you. I haven't played Dispatch. But,
Tell Envy about the dragon pussy candle. Okay, so my chat, I
oh
was playing
boy.
Skyrim yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and my chat was telling me that there's a candle that is labeled that. And I was like, what the fuck does that smell like, right? Like, what is that? Apparently it smells like campfires and berries.
You
Which,
know
like,
what?
I'm
I
no
would get that.
dragonologist, but I'm so
I
confused.
I don't know if that's what dragon bits would smell like, but
Right?
that does smell like something that I would have in my bathroom because I have candles in my bathroom.
Are you a candle lover too?
I love candles. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Gina.
I really love the wintry like Christmas scented candles. Those are my favorite.
Oh my god, yes. I spend way too much money at Bath and Body Works. I have a problem.
I
Chronically.
I just get a couple of candles from like Target or something. I don't go like too crazy at like I mean, I know I probably could, but I don't need like a whole lot. Like I got the cool like pine forest or like boreal scented candles and that's good enough for me. Wham. Thank you for the hydration,
Like,
door.
what's your vibe? Like outdoorsy, like pine wood things. I look at you and I'm like, yeah, you would really like that. That's like a nice scent. I like
Yeah.
things that are like my favorite scents are like strawberry, vanilla, like lactonic scents. I really like very like creamy, lactonic, like edible scents. That's my shit.
What does leptonic mean?
Lactonic is sort of like milky. It has like a milky note to it. It doesn't smell like milk, but it has a creaminess to the notes. So it's like strawberries and cream type of vibe. And it just smells like so sweet and so fresh. And like you could eat it. And I love that so much. That's my shit through and through.
That sounds delicious. I have a couple of different like scented deodorants and they smell like really good. Yes, no, I'm so proud of you, Nightshade. You did such a good job today. Thank you for tuning in. I have a positive affirmations redeem where when people redeem it, I tell them they did a really good job and everything.
Oh, that's so cute. I have one like that too. I have good boy, good girl, good like bean or whatever category they want me to put in there, and I do that for them too. But mine's a little bit more mine's a little bit more spicy. Mine's like kind of a sexual way.
Oh, I've
The
heard.
affirmations one is so sweet though.
I
You're like,
have
yeah, Lucy, I've seen
the
it.
I have the affirmations one. I have the call chatter, a good boy, good girl, good bean, and
Mhm.
yeah, I have a little something for every man. Wham. But
Lynxy, do you use Lynx, the deodorant? I didn't even know that was a deodorant until I tried to get the username Lynx on TikTok, and they're like, sorry, that's for a brand. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you have a larger following than the brand has.
And yet they would never let me. Apparently it's a really popular brand in, I think, Australia? I don't know, but apparently everyone hates the way it smells. Like, I've seen people on TikTok when I type in Lynx being like, let's boycott the Lynx deodorant. It smells so fucking bad. I'm like, oh, man.
It's like the Axe
God damn
body
it.
spray of deodorants.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Axe, yeah, that's true.
I have
Very true.
I have a couple of different scents and I like to do different scents for like different outfits. Like I have
Yes.
I have a vanilla cactus flower scented one and then I have I just have like a lavender one. It probably has something else in it. But my favorite has to be passion fruit, honestly.
Ooh.
And they're very strong too.
That's good. I honestly, if I'm getting a scent, I want it to be strong.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you, Rig. You did such a good job today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, you are a good girl, Miss Fruit. You're the best girl. Blam.
Lynx is literally Axe renamed in Europe and Aussie lands. God damn it, Lucky Cheese. Why couldn't it be a good like perfume scent? Why does it have to be Axe? You're telling me I'm associated with Axe? That's heartbreaking. Do we have any music recommendations? Ooh.
Music. I love well, me being emo, I love like old Paramore and like 2010s.
Paramore's so good.
Yes, and like 2010s Nightcore mixes and everything.
Yes,
And
Nightcore.
and little bit of Fallout Boy. Pierce the Veil is pretty cool. I've been getting into a little bit of Bring Me the Horizon, but I'm bigger on Motionless in White. And I just kind of course, now that I'm trying to like think about what I listen to, my brain goes blank. But
Oh yeah, every time. No, I feel that. Envy and I are gonna have very similar music tastes because Envy is classified emo. I classify myself as goth, and I listen to like a lot of that same shit. I think Ghost is really good. Ghost Town is also really good. Get Scared is really good. There's so many. There's so many good bands. Oh my god. I went to Warped Tour once and I was never allowed to go again because my dad was like, "What is happening here? People are pushing, people are grabbing." And I'm like, "It's fine. It's okay. Like take a deep breath. Everything's all right." But all those bands are so good.
yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy, Sailor. I have I have this friend who, yeah, Deathcore Baddie. Oh, we're just talking about music. Thank you so much for the follow, Deathcore Baddie.
That's
Speaking of deathcore, my friend Rory is in a deathcore band, or he was, but
oh.
they recently disbanded. And so at their shows and everything, they would have like mosh pits, like.
Oh.
And thank you so much for the 10 gifted, Crim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Splam. So they'd have like mosh pits where people go and like tackle each other and everything while they're playing their music, I think is how he described it to me.
Cool.
Yes. Yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute, dragon. So he was always like, you should come to our shows and join in on the mosh pit. I'm like, I'm too small for it. I don't wanna. No, thank you. I'm not like small. Yeah, I'm not like small. I'm like 5'8.5" with my shoes on, but they do have some pretty thick soles. So and I'm pretty lean built, but I'm very slender, so I am it's pretty easy to like for me to get overpowered if some like metalhead who's like massive, like 6 foot whatever slams into me. Like, no.
I'm 4'11", and I have issues when I'm at concerts where people are like so high above me because I'm like closer to the floor that when they mush together, I can't breathe. And so I get like in a really scary position in mosh pits because I feel like I'm gonna be like strangled. So I gotta like crawl on top of people or be on top of someone in order to be okay in a mosh pit.
Isn't
But they do look fun.
Isn't Rant really tall? Does he like put you on his shoulders?
He does.
I love that.
I'm 4'11". My other brother is 5 foot even, but Rand, our eldest brother, is 6'4". He took all the height, so he could just like pick us up and be like, "It's okay, let's get you guys out of here. It's all good." What a cutie.
My friend's. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
My I'm really glad you have such a good relationship with your brothers. That's really, really awesome.
I'm lucky.
Yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy, Dice. My I have my friend Striker. She's 6'5", and I drove like across the country to be with her for a week in her time of need. And when she hugged me, I only reach up to her chest in like height wise.
Oh my god.
So like when she hugged me, like I thought my ribs were gonna break, and I was like tapping her shoulder. I'm like, okay, come on now. Like I can't breathe. Come on.
You're like, hold on.
Hello, Pokey. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for giving our stream a chance. It's so lovely to have you here.
Hey, everybody. Also, you're never, ever, Envy, please, at any point, you're never interrupting me. You can speak in the middle of my sentence and I'm completely good. So you never have to worry about that. You're always fine.
You're sweet. Promise. Thank you. Same goes for me. Sometimes I start yapping and then I don't really stop. So like same for
both chronic yappers.
Chronic yappers.
Hey, that makes a good streamer though. I mean, honestly, that's something that you need if you're gonna stream is to never shut the fuck up.
For sure. Hi Jean, thank you for the sub. Yeah, lucky Jean here actually gave me some psychology tips for chatting.
Really?
And like
also Jean, by the way, congratulations on partner. But I'm so interested. What were the psychology tips?
So the first thing was like the infinite yapping glitch of like never running out of things to
Yes.
say that like I feel like we all kind of learn as streamers. But the second thing was bringing like conversations back towards the focus of us as the streamers and everything, and like it kind of keeps people focused on the stream and everything, and it's it grabs people's attention, keeps people's attention. It's great for retention. Oh, look at you guys go. So proud of you. Thank you, Jean. You're awesome. Jean just DM'd
And
me.
thank you, T, for the puppy as well. Thank you.
But yeah, I wanted to know, are you very like open about your like dabbling in psychology and everything? I wasn't sure how much I was allowed to.
Yeah, no, I'm super open about it. They all know that I have my degree in psychology. I'm a licensed psychologist in New York. I never use it because I do sex work. But I do have my license in clinical psychology, and they know all about that.
I was gonna ask if like from a psychological standpoint, if you ever like use any psychology tricks to keep people engaged and everything.
Oh, absolutely. I think that there's a lot of things that psychology helps you with when it comes to like streaming and work in general. I think one thing that's really helpful, and this isn't even like a manipulation tactic, this is actually just human psychology of what helps us stay focused, and I do this myself too. Speaking into existence the behavior that you want. So for example, if people are acting up, or if something's going badly, you can be like, thank you guys all so much for being so sweet and understanding and kind and patient. And then that makes them be in their head like, I want to be sweet and kind and understanding and patient. It's like sort of bringing things into the world that you want to say. It's the same way that if you have a child and you tell them that they're doing amazing and they're so smart, they're going to believe they're amazing and smart, and they're going to fulfill that prophecy. Versus if you tell them, oh, you're doing so bad and you're not smart, they're going to fulfill that prophecy instead. So I think like setting the tone for what you want is so helpful. Hi, Raiders! Hi, my name is Lynxy. I'm a wholesome and wholesome, a voice succubus VTuber. I live in New York City, where I work as a full-service sex worker and a gay corn star, and I tell lots and lots of deranged story times about my client interactions. And I'm here with Envy. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, it's so nice to meet all of you. My name is Envy. I'm a femboy spring and VTuber. I work on an ambulance as an emergency medical technician. You can think of me as like a diet paramedic. And I tell story times about some of my crazy calls and everything, and some story times from my time as a caretaker for my grandfather before I did ambulance work.
How are you, Elf Pirate? Welcome! Everyone, please go and show some love. If you can run, do not be afraid to do so. Make sure you take care of yourself. Do all your aftercare. Giggles!
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted giggle. Oh my gosh.
Icon!
Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Please, please, please don't be afraid to raid and run and do whatever you gotta do, baby.
The Frito story's the best. Oh god, the Frito story.
Wait, what's the Frito story?
So the Frito story, in my time as a caretaker for my grandfather, it's because he had an open heart surgery and everything, and so he couldn't lift 9 pounds above his head or live alone. So I was like a living caretaker while he was healing. We also found out that he's diabetic. And so he can't have salt because, number one, his heart wasn't working very much. So if he tries to take in salt, then the fluid is going to back up into his heart and stuff, and then it's going to start pooling like into his distal extremities, being like his toes, his feet. People who are diabetic typically... fun fact, people who are diabetic, the reason they have to get their feet or toes cut off is because of poor circulation, and the heart isn't able to circulate like all the way throughout the body, and it starts with the extremities most distal to the heart, so like the toes and the feet. Well, in his case, he had what was called pitting edema. Edema is the medical term for swelling, and pitting because it would pit in his feet. Every time he would eat salt, it would like, his feet would swell up. So one day, I see him sitting at the table, just eating like a party-sized bag of Fritos, and I'm like, Grandpa, you can't eat those. And he's like, why not? And he kind of talks like Eric Cartman.
You're gonna die, Grandpa, what the fuck?
Right. When I do my impression of him, I do like an Eric Cartman impression because he has like a smashed like pug nose, and he kind of like he kind of sounds like this when he talks. And
Fair.
so he's sitting there shoveling Fritos in his mouth. I'm like, Grandpa, you can't have those. He's like, what? I can have whatever I want. You can't tell me what I can and can't have. Who the fuck do you think you are? And I'm like, you know what? Okay, whatever. So I go to my room.
You're toast. Bye, toast.
Right. So I go to my room. I do my thing. I come out later. I come to eat some dinner, and he comes out of his room and he goes and he sits on the recliner facing the dinner table. He's like, Envy, I don't know what to do. My feet, they're swelling up like balloons. I don't understand, and it hurts. And I'm just like, wow, it's almost like you shouldn't have had salt because you're not supposed to eat a bunch of salt. And he's like, shut the fuck up, what do you know? And he like waves me off, and I'm like, okay, suffer. And I walk back to him. He's like, wait. He's like, wait, what do I do? And I'm like, figure it out. Like, I don't know. I told you not to eat salt. It's gonna mess with your fluid when you eat salt.
God
It was crazy.
You know what? Sometimes all you can do is tell people not to do something, and then if they do it anyway, that's on them.
For real. So the thing about salt is when you eat salt, it it pulls like water out of your cells to go and like rush to that salt. If I'm not mistaken, anyone in chat who works medical, feel free to fact check me, absolutely. And so somewhere along the lines, and then along with his heart just not being good, when he would eat salt, it would just like pool up fluid in his feet. Which is pooling fluid like that, also with a symptom of like a crushing feeling on your chest, is indicative of congestive heart failure.
Oh, fuck. Okay, good things to look out for.
Yep, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, we're both young, and I mean, we're both pretty relatively healthy. I know you work out regularly to keep the slender femboy physique.
It's a struggle, but yeah.
I was curious, what's your Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We're gonna say what's my workout routine?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what your workout routine is.
Yeah. So I work out 6 days a week, and I do a couple things. I start usually with like the hip abductor for my ass.
Mm.
And then I do battle ropes for like my arms and also my ass, because I do the one where you slam it down for your glutes. I do ab machine. I do jump roping for my cardio, and then I do Pilates.
That sounds
And that's, like,
awesome.
yeah. It's really why do you like lift weights and stuff?
I do. So I used to just do back when I was an athlete, I used to just do like excessive like long distance running and cardio and speed workouts. But over the last couple of years, I switched to doing weights and everything. I think my longest run I did was about 10 miles. It took me about an hour and a It took me about an hour and a half, and I burned about 1,300 calories. It was pretty cool. But there comes a point with distance running where you're not getting stronger. You've already unlocked the infinite stamina glitch. There comes a point when you're just putting repetitive impact on your bones without really growing. Oh, you're so right, Tadursus. Yeah, Grandpa did have some compression socks that I would have to help him put on with his gross, like fungus-ridden toenails, and I'm just like, don't.
No.
I had like a thing of glove, like medical gloves, because I did not want to touch his toenails. Like Lynx, I'm sure you've seen plenty of like old people fingernails and toenails. Yeah. Like they're so nasty. Yes, I am a good boy, Andrew. Thank you for calling me a good boy, and thank you so much for the follows, everyone. So, what I do for my workouts, I work out 4 days a week, and I do 2 days of arms and then 2 days of legs. So that's like 2 days legs, 1 day arm and chest, and then 1 day arm and back. And so I start off with my cardio for my warm up to get my blood pumping, and I do like 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. And
Stairmaster's brutal.
It is, but it's fun though.
Yeah.
And then I'll do like for my first leg day, I'll do like 9 sets per body part. So like, hi Mothman, welcome in. How are you? So like, I'll do leg press, and then I'll do leg curls and leg extensions, and then the next leg day, and I'll do like 3 sets, like 10 reps until muscle failure. And then the second leg day, I do leg press and then hip abductions and adductions. But recently I'm thinking, maybe I should do 15 sets for my leg days, since I am focusing on like the bottom heavy for the hourglass physique I'm trying to build. So I'll probably start doing hip abductions and adductions like more
I
frequently.
think abductions and adductions are kind of fun, actually. That's the one
They
mission that I
are.
enjoy doing.
They make me feel
I
so
love it so
like
much.
yes, like I was I think my max on God, which one is the one where you're like bringing it in? Is that abductions?
That's abductions, yeah.
So yeah, I think my max on that I was able to comfortably rep out like 4 or 5 reps was 230 pounds, and I started to realize,
Oh.
I can crush a watermelon probably. I might even be able to crush a pumpkin with these legs.
Oh my god, so you're strong. Like you've got strength.
I haven't
I want that
tried.
strength.
I haven't tried for the watermelon and pumpkin, but I know I could probably absolutely crush watermelon. But for the pumpkin, I might have to work up to that. But those are what I do for the leg days, and then I mix in core on every day as well. So like, legs and core, and then arms, chest, core, arms, back, and core. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to get a 6-pack, because only 4 of my abs show right now. I'm trying to get the bottom 2 to show. I'm trying to burn off the tiniest last little patch of tummy fat that's hiding the bottom 2.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
And my dad is like, son, you just gotta eat more and build a bunch of muscle and it'll fill out. And I'm just like, but don't I need to be in a calorie deficit? But then I finish my workouts with like my run of like a half a mile, up anywhere from half mile to 2 mile run.
I'm
And
so impressed by the strength though.
I'm not like
being able to
super
do that shit.
strong. Thank you.
And I had, for reference, I had a gentleman, I had a client, and he was really into getting like choked with thighs. And he's like, could you choke me out with your thighs while we're smashing until I pass out? And I'm like looking down at my thighs, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm the wrong femboy. You hired the wrong femboy. If you want a little tiny twink, I got you. But as far as strength goes, I'm not crushing anything with my thighs, okay? Like, I'm lucky if I can like do like 50 squats without falling over. I apologize, sir, but you need a stronger femboy than me.
Actually, fruit, I haven't done squats, as dumb as that sounds, but can't spot burn body fat. Thank you, Urku. That's why I work everything. But I'm very much built for endurance. I'm very slender built, but I'm like sturdy, like rebar. And I've had I've had people been like, oh damn, you need to put some meat on your bones, boy, and shit like that. And I'm just like, yeah, I can run circles around you.
You're like, I got this. Don't even worry about it. Lynx getting into his bulk era? Fuck. I'll be happy if I can fucking, I don't even know, what can I break with my thighs? An orange? What's like a light fruit? I'll be happy if I can crush anything with it, okay? I'll be good with that. I think I could sit on shit, because a lot of men ask me to sit on cakes, because that's another kink they're into. And I can sit on cakes and like destroy cakes with my ass. But one time I did have a steak in it, like the little rod in it, and it went like directly up my ass, and that was really unfortunate. But I can do cake sitting, so that's a win. An apple. Oh my god, you guys. A Pepsi can.
Lynx, do you do leg press?
I don't do leg press. So for my legs, I mostly just use the battle ropes, and I'll do like the side to side things that like help target the lower legs, and then I'll do like Pilates machine, and I'll do like the kickbacks, like the what is it called?
Oh, the donkey
That's my word?
kicks.
Yeah, like that type of
Yeah.
thing as well. Yeah, I'll do like the kicks with the Pilates machine.
Nice. For my
Yeah.
max on leg press, I can comfortably rep out 3 sets of 10 reps on 390, but that's only because that's as high as the machine goes.
Oh my god, you maxed out the machine.
I did.
I love that. Like, so what kind of Pilates do you do? I do a Pilates class at the thing that's like a full body Pilates class, but I also have a Pilates machine at I almost called it my husband, at my boyfriend's apartment. And I'm looking over at it now because I brought it over. It's just like these 2 boards with the Pilates things, and you could do just a bunch of exercises on them. They're really cool.
Nice. My grandma has something like that.
Honestly, at home gym equipment is getting better. It's
Oh,
getting more
absolutely.
compact. It's getting a lot better than it used to be, I think.
I always go to the gym at night. Like I'm a little earth spirit. I love being out in the sun and everything. But I go to the gym at night because I don't like people very much.
So fair. You know what? That's valid.
Like,
Has it ever been hard with your job because how much you have to talk to people?
oh, sorry, I was clearing my throat. But yeah,
You're good.
it has. Like the last thing I want
Yeah.
to deal with after a 12-hour ambulance shift of like, oh my god. So many people will call 911 when they don't need an ambulance. Like, and some old lady stubbed her toe, she calls an ambulance. Like, are you serious? Like, there could be someone actually dying down the road, and we have to deal with that.
Emergency.
No. So, I think my longest shift was my longest shift was, that I was mandated to stay, was a 17-hour shift. Because if we get a call going back to the station, we have to respond to that. My longest shift I've, like, chosen to do was a 20-hour shift. And,
Oh, shit.
so most of these shifts just dealing with like talking to people and like, don't get me wrong, I'm a smooth talker when I need to be and everything, but for so many hours on end, and then like if the shift ends in like, I don't know, midday, and then I want to go to the gym, I'm like, all right, I'm going to the gym before bed, and then there's so many people there, and then if people try to talk to me while I'm at the gym, like, why would you? Yeah. Like, why would you even try to talk to people at the gym? People do not go to the gym to socialize. Like, people go to the gym for self-improvement. Like,
no, I feel that.
it's
I
even
think
worse when
the longest
it's...
shift I ever had was 100 men in one day. I was doing an event, I was doing a party, and I had to service 100 dudes in a day. And I swear to God, by the end of it, I think if I saw one more person, I would have self-imploded. I just like after 100 dudes back to back, I was like, nah, I'm done. I can't. I need to go home.
Right, and especially with your job, it's like really physically exhausting. Like,
It's so physically exhausting, especially if they want like me to ride rather than them to do their thing. I'm like, I'm gonna literally pass out. Like I can't stand anymore.
yes, I am
Work's
cute,
a
Ice
lot.
Queen. Thank you for calling me cute. My job is fairly physically exhausting in the sense of like picking people up, moving people, and like lifting mechanics and everything. So it's really easy to tweak my back the wrong way, and then I'm like, great. And the people who need help being moved are people who typically can't move themselves. So I'm like 145-ish pounds. And I'm trying to move people that are like 400 pounds, and it's kind of hard whenever they can't like help, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, it's okay. It's not your fault. Like we have stuff to do this. Like we have a board that we use to help slide them over, but there's time like first responders are 3 times more likely than conventional workers to get injured on the job because of all the dangers like that. And then the G-force in the back of the ambulance is 10 times the G-force that it is up front. So if my EMR is taking a sharp turn or something when I'm doing patient care in the back, they can throw me against the side of the ambulance with that turn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I'm like because we have
You're buckled in because you're like doing medical shit.
yeah, like we have seatbelts and stuff. But if I'm like retaking someone's vitals and stuff, and then someone takes a sharp turn, and then I get thrown into the wall, like it's not ideal. Yes, I am a good boy, Nightmare. Thank you. But
Sounds really scary, actually.
it's thankfully it's not always like that. Most people know how to drive like a person.
Thank you for the pats. I love how the pats are kind of between our heads because of the way I set it up. So like we're both like leaning into these pats whenever they pat us.
Yes, thank you. I need to set one of those up on my stream. I have like a head pats gif. I'm just like, how am I gonna like have this for a redeem that would automatically toggle it?
Yeah, people figure out like so many different ways to do it. Also, for everyone who's new that's joining us, who's asking what's going on today. Today we're doing a very special collab with my dear friend Envy. His info is tagged in the title, so if you want to click on that, you can see him right away. But he's really cool, so we're not going to be doing our usual Friday stream. I'll be back to story times on Monday, but we have a really, really fun collab with my dear friends.
It's so lovely to meet all of you. Thank you all for having me, little lanterns.
What's your community's name, Envy? Do you call them something?
I haven't really ever given it that much thought. Oh, well, there's one thing. There's a role in my Discord server that people have for like when they get through the bot check, like the verification stuff. Where it's like react to this to get your role. Like they get the default role is called Floro Sapiens. Because like humans are called Homo sapiens, and it's actually a reference to one of my favorite games, Super Paper Mario from the Nintendo Wii.
I remember that game.
Yes, in the fifth world, there's those flower people. They're called Floro Sapiens, and it's a play on Homo sapiens, but like Floro because they're plants.
I love that so much. That's so cute. I call them the demons. They're just the little demons. And I tell the demons to behave, but they never do. They start fires all the time. They always start fires. And it's really not. I'm trying to work on expressing their feelings and having them use their words rather than their fires. They just like have issues. They do. You see, they have problems with it.
Come on, guys. Arson isn't. Come on. Arson's not ideal.
You need to be good demons. You need to use your words. Yeah, they can't struggle. It's okay though. We're all working on things, you know? We all have issues that we work on.
Yeah.
As the comments are burning down.
You know, it's like acknowledging the problem is the first step towards fixing it. I'm sure in time they'll mellow out.
You can't say the F-I-R-E word. I know, that's my bad. I'm gonna make them stop us for you to hydrate. Envy, we have to hydrate.
Okay, thankfully I have 3 bottles of water here and no sodas.
Oh man. Okay, hydrate.
I love water so much.
Makes one of us.
Yeah.
Wish I loved water. How did you like trick yourself into loving water?
When I was 13 years old, I'm 22, but so like 9 years ago, I made the decision where, I want to start like eating clean and like eating healthy and everything. I will. Sorry, someone redeemed a bark. But so I'm like, okay. And then I just started eating cleaner stuff, and I stopped drinking as much like soda and Capri Suns and fruit juices, and it just got to the point where I just enjoy it. And in terms of like food and drinks and everything, healthy stuff may not taste as good as like unhealthy stuff, but it makes me feel good after. Like if I love sour stuff, but if I get a bag of Sour Patch at the store, I'll get a tummy ache like 20 minutes later. But to hit my sour fix, if I just go buy a bag of lemons and I cut one down the middle, turn the half inside out, and eat it like an orange, that hits my sour fix. And then I can save the peelings to make my own at-home like candied lemon peels as well to last through more cravings.
Like apples?
Yeah, but it works. But the biggest kicker is taking the peels and making candied lemon peels like they used to back in the medieval times for
Okay, that does sound really good.
yep.
That does. I do like that.
And that doesn't hurt my tummy, and it's perfect. And it's cheaper. Buying a bag of lemons is cheaper. Buying a bag of lemons is like, I don't know, $6 versus buying a family-sized thing, a Sour Patch.
Sour Patch Kids.
It's like $10. It'll last me to
I
like.
wish I had that mindset at 22. The fact that you're 22 and you're already thinking like that is so fucking impressive. If I
Thank
could go
you.
back in time and be like, let me like eat these fruits instead of the candies. God damn. Incredible, honestly.
It was a conscious decision I made through my early teenage years, and so like in high school, some of the girls would call me Bunny Boy because I would eat like carrots in the middle of class, like big, like actual like raw carrots, and I would just crunch the carrots, and it was great.
That is really look. I'm 26 and I still have the palate of a child. Like if it's not sweet, I don't want it. I don't like vegetables. I just want candy. I just want like sweet little treats, and I'm very treat motivated, and it makes things harder for me when I'm eating healthy because I don't like the taste of vegetables. I think they're icky. But I'm also a vegan, so that makes things extra difficult.
That's perfectly fair. The great thing about learning to like make food and everything is you can balance nutrition with flavor. So like the candied lemon peels that I make, they don't taste, it's not a 1-to-1 for like store-bought lemon candy, but it's enough to satisfy my craving and like not taste like dirt or whatever.
That sounds amazing. I would totally eat that shit. No question.
Yep.
Candied lemon peels? That's iconic.
It's actually like really good for you.
Autistic as fuck? Yeah, I am very autistic, but does that mean do autistic people like sweets? Who doesn't like sweets, Gotas? Who doesn't like sweets? That's the question. Everyone does. Maybe not everyone, but a lot of people do.
Sweets are designed to get people hooked on them. Like the sugar and spices that they use, like the certain ratios that they use. Like 1 gram of refined sugar is 300 times sweeter than a gram of like natural sugar. Like it is designed to create like addictive, like addiction level properties. Like it's the brain activity for like refined sugar and like cocaine is not too far off. It's pretty crazy.
Honestly. Also, hi Dig. This is my friend Envy. Dig, I'm so happy to see you though. Hi. I actually believe that because demons know, and you know Envy. I'm in recovery from addiction. And I noticed that like I have not like the same withdrawals obviously, but I have really bad sweet withdrawals or even like Pepsi caffeine withdrawals when I stop doing it for a while, to the point where like I'll get horrible headaches and I'll start to feel really sick because I'm like so desperate, and then the second I drink a sip of Pepsi again, then I'm fine. Then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I feel better now. And it's really weird how the body like craves that shit.
Yeah, it's so the reason, so I'm not sure if it's an exact 1-to-1 to the effects of crack. Anyone in chat who's more like educated than I am, definitely feel free to fact check me on it. But they are very addicting, and I had read somewhere a couple years ago that's what it was, but I can't put my finger on it. I wish I could cite my source for you, but regarding why we gravitate towards sweets and everything, you can have withdrawals from sugar. You're absolutely right, Raccoon, you can. And hello, Dig, it's so nice to meet you. My name is EnvyAM. I'm a femboy Spriggan VTuber. But,
Really cool.
the reason we like sugar is because, as humans, we were, oh, you got a raid. You want to greet your raid really quick?
Hi Raiders, my name is Lynx. I'm the wholesome and wholesome fanboy succubus VTuber. I live in New York City, where I work as a full-service escort and a gay corn star, and I tell lots and lots of deranged story times up my client interactions. And I'm streaming with my friend Envy today.
It's so lovely to meet you, Nyx. Hi. I'm a femboy Spriggan VTuber. I do ambulance work, and I tell some EMS stories and some stories as my time as a caretaker. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for trusting us with your community.
Envy's great. Envy's really, really cool. But how are you, Nixium? I hope you had an amazing stream. If you need to raid and run, don't be afraid to do so. Make sure you take care of yourself, do all your aftercare, whatever you gotta do. I totally understand. And thank you again for the trust. And Chaotic Foxqueen, happy 35 stream streak. Yeah, but we were actually just talking for all the raiders about how sugar is actually like very addicting. You can have like withdrawals from sugar. And Envy was explaining some of the science behind it.
So the reason why, as humans, we like sugar so much is because we had evolved to be like hunter-gatherers and like foragers. So way, way, way back when we were like going and like hunting animals and like foraging for our food, whenever springtime would roll around and like trees started bearing fruit and like berries and stuff, we would go and grab them and eat them. And because the sugar in the fruit was such like a quick, like right then and there energy source, our brains adapted to kind of gravitate towards that stuff. So when it was readily available, we would go and forage as much of it as we possibly could. So the food industry, like manufacturing lots of like sugary stuff to get people hooked on junk food and everything, is essentially like playing off of that, even though we're not hunter-gatherers anymore. 10 gifted for Lynxy!
Thank you so much, Smudgy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are all so incredible. You've been all so nice to me and Envy. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Thank you
That
all
makes
so
so much sense,
much.
I
Yeah.
can see why like people, and also like sugar just makes you feel good. I feel like it gives you like happy chemicals in your brain when you eat it, 'cause it's such a nice little treat. And then we want to have that again.
And it's such
I
like
can
a
understand
quick,
that.
it's such a quick burst of energy too. And so, yes, you are a good girl, Bobcat. You're the best girl, some would say. So the reason it's better to get your sugar from like fruits and berries. Thank you for the follows, everyone. The reason it's better to get your sugars from fruits and berries as opposed to like candy and stuff is because sugar in fruit is mixed with like natural fibers as well, and those help with digestion and everything. The way my dad explained it to me, because he's big on health stuff, is refined sugars, you can think of them as tiny like microscopic shards of glass that kind of make tiny little micro tears across the linings of your blood vessels, like your veins and your arteries.
Horrifying.
But with fiber, like when you eat sugar and fiber together, it essentially like dulls the sharpness of the molecules, so to speak. It just helps with digestion, and it's a lot easier on your body. Like, we were designed to take sugar with fiber because that's how it naturally occurs. Now, here's the thing, if you actually like blend up like fruit juice and stuff, you blend up fruits to make fruit juice, it actually destroys the fiber in it. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I think it just ruptures the cells that has the fiber in it. So,
oh, that sounds metal as fuck.
Yeah. So, like, drinking fruit juice is actually pretty much the same as just eating candy, but ever so slightly less bad because it's natural sugar, not refined sugar that's manufactured to be sweeter. But the reason that's bad, if you drink a glass of orange juice, take a glass of orange juice, that takes like, 4 oranges for one tall glass of orange juice, and you'll drink it, and then you'll be like, oh, that was really good, let me have another one, versus go and try to eat 4 oranges. You'll feel full faster. You won't feel full like that with the orange juice. And that's because fiber also releases the hormones in our body that tells us like when we're hungry, when we're getting full and whatever. And so juiced fruits and candies don't do that.
See that? Also, hello Raiders! My name is Lynxy. I'm a wholesome and wholesome, a voice Oculus VTuber. I live in New York City where I work as a full-service escort and a gay corn star. And I tell lots and lots of deranged story times about my client interactions. Welcome, enjoy. I hope you're doing amazing. I am streaming with my dear friend Envy today.
Hi Joy, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Envy. I'm a femboy Spriggan VTuber. I work as an EMT, and I was a caretaker before that, and I tell story times about my experiences. I also have a hyperfixation on health stuff.
So real. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the trust. It means the world. If you need to raid and run, don't be afraid to do so. Take care of yourself. Do all of your aftercare. We totally understand. I am so honored to have your community here. We're actually doing some chit chatting, and then I'm going to be teaching Envy how to play Phasmo, which is going to be really cool.
And we're gonna have so much fun because I played Phasmo like once with my music guy.
I totally got you. Let me sit on my feet.
Yes, I am
like
cute.
a
Thank you,
Phasmo
Kazakh.
hyperfixation, bitch. I love that shit.
It's like, when you were saying that I was like really good at like Souls games and Elder Scrolls and everything, I was like, it's like, that's like what Phasmo is for you. That's what those games are for me. Like, it's just brain candy. Like, it's just, you know, like, I'm so excited to learn Phasmo.
So fucking hyped. Envy's really good at all the Elder Scroll games too, you guys. Like, he makes these videos on TikTok that I've used more than once that, like, give you little tips and tricks and fun little secrets and, like, all the Skyrim and, like, all those types of games, and it's so good. Like, just terrifyingly good at Phas. Thank you, Nova. Thank you.
I've actually, I originally built my audience off of making Skyrim content, showcasing game knowledge and everything. And then I started mixing in story times as well. And then I started focusing more on story times. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to like the good mix of gaming and story times. And I just, like, my first gaming video that I uploaded in forever, just showing like a little pirate shipwreck place in Skyrim. And it just felt
I remember
like,
that video.
yes, it just felt so like refreshing, you know? It just felt really refreshing to like get back into what, like, don't get me wrong, I love telling stories, but it just felt so nice to like, I can relax and play this again. Someone had told me one day on one of my older gaming videos, it was like, stop making these. We want to see your story times. And I just looked at this and I'm just like, excuse the fuck out of me. I'm gonna post whatever I would like to post. Like, don't talk to me that way.
It can get hard. I think it's like a hard balance because as someone who's known for storytime content myself, I do know for a fact, just statistically speaking, whenever I have streams that aren't storytime streams, they perform worse than my streams that are storytime streams. But then also the sense of like, well, I don't want to let that stop me from like hanging out with my friends and doing collabs and doing chill streams and doing like different types of things. So it's like so hard to try to balance that nature of like doing the content that you know that people want to see and then also adding in some of the content that you want to do just like for funsies as well. And I feel like it can be like something that's really interesting to try to like figure out in your head.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely like, as someone like who, I mean, I play games and then I have like a story time redeem, and then for raids, I have like, let's see here, I have a piece of paper here. I have like 45 story times I gotta tell about my grandfather alone.
I have giant lists of stories too. I have like an entire notebook in front of me.
That's awesome. Yes, I am cute, Allie. Thank you for calling me cute, and thank you for the follows, everyone. Thank you for the follow, Nyx.
Thank you guys for the follow too. Oh my god, we have like twinsy books next to each other just filled with stories.
My composition notebook is actually my study notes for my Security Plus certification that I'm working towards in cybersecurity. But I took a page out of it just to make some story times. I've got 45 story times to tell, and I don't have scripts for them. I have scripts for like the longer ones if I need to keep my thoughts in order and everything, like just notes and everything. But for most of these, it's just straight from memory because I will never forget the way that man treated me. Talking about my grandpa.
Well, I do too.
So let's
People are always
see.
shocked by that it's just like a little thing. Like for instance, I'll have for one of my stories, it'll just write down like hired to warm man's bed, and then I just remember all of it from memory. Like it's a lot easier, I feel, to just have like a trigger word and then remember your stories off the top of your head than it is to like write everything down and try to read it.
My yeah, I have this one right here where I just have the names of the story times written down and I just remember the entire thing in my head. So this one is rubbing baby oil in grandpa's ass crack after he was being rude to me. So you can only imagine how that one would go. Like,
oh my god!
his ass was chapped. Like, he was, like, yelling at me and fucking telling me I'm worthless and shit. And then 10 minutes later, he calls me in his room, and he's like, my butt's chapped. You rubbed some baby oil in my butt crack. And I didn't really have a choice in the matter, so I had to rub baby oil in an old man's ass crack after he had just been, like, really nasty and rude to me. Yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute, Allie. But yeah, there's that one. There's, he invited his best friend over one day, and he, like, cooked a meat stew, and he ate the whole bowl of stew clean. Like, his friend made the stew. Grandpa ate his entire bowl of meat stew clean, and then had the audacity to start bitching and complaining about how terrible it was after he just cleaned, like, 2 bowls of it. And I'm just like,
I think you're protesting a little bit too much, buddy.
I'm just like, are you serious? And then there was, like, he's just really rude to retail workers.
Yeah.
He shit the bed after I tucked him in and refused to wear adult diapers. So I had to clean his bed sheet. There's so many.
Damn, you did a lot of shit for that man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I don't have to put up with him anymore. Oh, this one's more on the...
Hi, Dollar Dolly.
This one's more on the comedic side. He ordered a pizza. He's like, oh, you've been good to me. I'm gonna get you a treat. I'm like, okay. So he wasn't ordering a pizza for me. No, he's a foodie. Like, he's addicted to food, and he's diabetic as well. He just wanted a reason to get a pizza. So he gets a pizza. He says it's for me. So I'm like, okay, it's for me, huh? He's like, yeah, you can have as much as you want. So I ate the whole thing in front of him, and then he got mad at me that he didn't get any. And I'm like, you can't have any to begin with. I thought you said it was for me. What happened? But that was more subtle.
He just needed it. He just needed a little slice.
Yeah, he just needed, like, his fix. And the thing you said earlier about getting, like, sugar withdrawals, I noticed that I started getting the same thing. Like, I got a thing of Sour Patch the other week because I didn't feel like getting another bag of lemons and making more lemon candy. And I noticed that suddenly my cravings got so much worse. Like, my cravings for sour shit got so much worse after I ate that, and all I could think about was Mike and Ike's and Sour Patch. Mike and Ike's are my favorite candy ever. Yes, I am a good boy, Andrew. Thank you for calling me a good boy. Hi, Allie. But, what's your favorite candy, Lynxy?
Ooh. I think that this is gonna be like, I'm gonna be accused of being an old man here. I like something called satellite wafers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's these little tiny, like, it almost feels like styrofoam bubbles, and they have little candy beans inside. They're like really old retro candy, and I'm fucking obsessed with that. But if I can't have that, thank you. I really like Jolly Ranchers, which is also a really random one, but I like blue Jolly Ranchers.
Oh my gosh, blue Jolly
Funny enough,
Ranchers.
I actually associate Jolly Ranchers with Skyrim, because the very first time I ever played Skyrim, I didn't have any food in my house to eat because, like, we were struggling at the time, and all I had was a bag of Jolly Ranchers, and I had just been gifted Skyrim. And I remember sitting on the couch for like 2 weeks straight doing nothing but eating Jolly Ranchers and playing Skyrim. And now it's like ingrained in my head. Every time I eat a Jolly Rancher, I think of my first Skyrim playthrough.
I love that so
Memories, like,
much.
intertwined. It's so nice. I love Skyrim. It's such a good game.
When I listen to, like, I have this one Nightcore gaming mix. I discovered it when I was 13, and it's like my favorite Nightcore gaming mix. And whenever I listen to it, it makes me think of, like, just games that I would play when I was 13. Skyrim, Happy Wars, Forza Horizon. It just, like, takes me back. And then certain smells.
Such memories. Oh, yes.
Certain smells will make me think of games. Like, the smell of, like, vanilla candles makes me think of Pokemon Soul Silver, because that's what my mom had in the house at the time when I was adventuring through Johto in that game. And I just, like... Jolly Ranchers are so good, too. Unfortunately, my memories associated with Jolly Ranchers is being in middle school, because the teachers would give out Jolly Ranchers as a reward. And I just...
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh god, middle school. But...
yeah, school wasn't a great time for me either. I got expelled like 4 times.
I got expelled once as a kid, and then like I think I got expelled again in high school. But why'd you get expelled if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah, I don't mind at all. So, I got expelled from several schools for being too much of a little hoe, and I got caught multiple times, fucking around in the hallways with some guys. And I remember the last time I got expelled, I was hooking up with this senior guy in the locker room between classes. And they caught us on the cameras because they had cameras lining the hallways. And we
Mhm.
thought we found like a safe little space tucked away, but we did not. And my sophomore ass was fucking around with this like senior. And we got sent down to the principal's office. And I was sitting down at the principal office chair. And it happened to be the day that the senator or whatever, like, administrative person in New York City was visiting the school districts to see if he was going to give them money.
Oh my
And so he
god.
comes into my school
Oh
and he
my
sees me
god.
sitting on the chair and he's like, "Hi, young man. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Why are you down here at the office?" And I look up at him and I say, "I was caught sucking dick in the hallway." And the principal comes running out. Like the principal of my school comes running. She's like, "Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him, sir. Senator, sir. I'm so sorry. Don't talk to him. He's not a representative of our school." And she pulls him into the office. I don't think I helped our school get any representation there, but I did get expelled. So, they
Oh
were a
my
little salty
god.
about it.
That's that's insane.
Why did you get
Wow.
expelled?
I'm sorry, I was saying.
Why did you get expelled? What'd you do?
So, the first one was for fighting, but it was more so like
Fair.
I would defend myself when people would bother me. Um, and then the second time, I was a junior in high school, and I just decided I don't want to wear my uniforms. I wanted to wear my own clothes. So I just started going to school in gym clothes. I just stopped wearing
Yeah.
uniforms. I'm just like, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. And my English teacher, she sees me walk in one day, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "What? What's wrong?" Just really loud so everyone can hear. I was like, "What? What's wrong?"
Say it.
And she's like, "You're late." And I'm like, "Because I went to go use the restroom." She's like, "You're supposed to ask." And I'm like, "Why am I going to ask permission to go and perform a natural bodily function? No."
Yeah, that's weird.
And she's like, "Okay, just sit down." And I'm like, "Is this because I'm wearing gym clothes and not my school uniform?" And she's like, "You know what? I've learned to pick my battles, Envy. Like, you're a lost cause." And I'm like, "Uh-huh. All right."
That's so mean.
I didn't take it
Tell someone they're
personally.
a lost cause.
I didn't take it
God.
I didn't
I
take
mean,
it
yeah,
personally. She
that's
just kind
fair.
of, but I had this. I wore my own clothes, and then I had this one teacher, my math teacher. To be fair, I was not wearing my school uniform. I walk into class, and it was like the bell had just rang because I had to go from the first floor of our school to the third floor because we had a multi-story school, all the way across the school in like 3 minutes. And I get there and I get in right as the bell rings. She's like, "You're late." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. The bell just rang." And she's like, "I don't care. You're late." And I'm like, "Okay." And I go and I sit down. She's like, "I'm writing you up for being late." I'm like, "All right, that's great." And I pull out, I pull out my Chromebook because this is what was the point when our schoolwork was computerized. And she's like, "Also, you're not wearing a school uniform." And I'm like, and I look down at my clothes and I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And she's like, "I'm writing you up for that too." "Thank you for the raid, Kaiju. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Envy. I'm a femboy Spriggan and VTuber. I like playing survival games and monster catchers and RPGs, and I like telling story times. And I am here with my lovely, wonderful, amazing, beautiful friend, the one and only Helheim Lynxy. Wham.
I'm an escort in Acorn Sire, and I'm known on TikTok for telling really deranged story times about my customers. Hi!
Yes, I am cute, Skodos. Thank you for calling me cute. Thank you for trusting us with your community, Kaiju. Yes, I am a good boy, Skodos. Thank you for calling me a good boy. So she wrote me up like twice for that. She's like, "You can go to the office." And I'm like, "You know what? Fine. Whatever." So I get up, I leave, I go to the office. "Thanks for the hydration, Aries." And They put me in school suspension.
For not wearing
And
your uniform? Like, that's a suspension-worthy thing?
tech
Fuck.
technically it's because I got 2 write-ups in the span of like 5 minutes. But
Oh, okay, yeah.
but it was like it was like dumb write-ups though. Like, really? So I'm sitting there in school suspension, and then my teacher like sends me an email. It's like, oh, by the way, like, and just like this list of work that I had to get done by the end of the day, or she's gonna like tank my grade.
Oh my god.
And I just reply with, I hope you die in a fire. Send. And then they expelled me and did a threat assessment on me and tried to spin it that I had made like a threat or something.
My god. And they just let the inside thoughts come out. Die in a fucking fire. You know what?
It was
Slay.
like, how is that a threat? Like, that's just like, I don't know.
It's not a threat.
Right, exactly.
You didn't say, I'm going to kill you in a fire. You said, I hope you die in a fire.
Miss Wolf Queen just redeemed a war cry. So this is when people should be scared, when they hear my war cry.
God, I'm ready.
Wham! Scary and intimidating. That's when people should be scared.
The cutest sound I've ever heard in my life.
But yeah, those are the times I got expelled. But it was like, it was weird because like I could go back like a year later because I mean, I guess public school was. Did you find that about expulsions? Yeah.
Okay, so I was sent to private Catholic schools in my childhood because my father. And they were a lot more strict, and it got to the point that he's like, Lynx, I've sent you to every private Catholic school, and no one wants you anymore. And then I went to public schools, and then I didn't get expelled as much because they were like, well, we can't really kick you out because where the fuck are you gonna go, right?
Right. They would have like.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I got sent to every Catholic school, got expelled, then I got sent to wilderness therapy for troubled youth.
Oh god, those are no. Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, I was a wilderness therapy kid. I was sent to wilderness therapy when I was like 14.
There's like kids that like get abused and die in those. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And my dad got extra pissed about it because he sent me for promiscuity. It was the reason he sent me, because I was hooking up with a bunch of people, which I did have problems. I was a troubled teenager, but for different reasons. And he sent me to this therapy, and they bunked me with the 2 other boys that had promiscuity issues.
Oh.
And they put the 3 of us in our own bunk the entire summer camp, and we fucked all summer long. And then when my dad came to get me, he's like, I'm here to get my son. And they're like, oh, he's been great. He hasn't flirted with any of the girl campers. And my dad was like, girls? What do you mean girls? Did you put him with men? And they're like, yeah, we put him with the other guys that had promiscuity issues. And my dad was pissed. He's like, are you fucking with me? He's having sex with men, not women. What the fuck?
Yes, I am a good boy, Frosty. Thank you. I went to like an Episcopalian private school when I was a kid. My parents tried to like send me. It was really expensive. Like my dad didn't pay his taxes for 10 years to send me and my older sister there. And yes, I am cute. Thanks for calling me cute. And my mom used to be a teacher, so she was like, "Oh, it's a good school. Like it's good." Like no, private schools, they're basically where rich kids send their kids to school because they don't want their kids mingling with like middle class and poorer kids. That's why they send them there. And so yeah, it was a lot stricter, and public school was a lot different. Yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy. Yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute. But that's the one I got expelled from for fighting, because I mean, what am I supposed to do when people would attack me? I'm like, really?
Yeah,
I don't exactly. And
couldn't do alternation on a xylophone. They sent you to the principal's office because you couldn't play the xylophone?
That's insane.
Deranged.
Envy
Absolutely
roar. Roar! A bite. And a bite's hard and it hurts. Envy has a chibi Lynx on his stream. I do. We love the chibi Lynx.
It's my first introduction to the chibi Lynx. That's my first time I've ever used my new PNG. It's really cute. It's so adorable. Let's hear the problem children. Were we the problem children?
I suppose we are the
Your
problem
favorite people
children.
know each other. Oh.
I had so many people say that earlier, like, oh my god, they're collabing. 10 gifted for Lynxy.
Thank you, Trick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, baby. Oh my god, you guys. I had that happen to a lot though. I was telling Envy pre-stream. A bunch of people were like, "Did I miss the Envy stream? Did I miss the Envy stream?" People have been asking me to. I feel like you're probably one of the people that I've been asked to collab with the most.
It's been the thank you so much for the 5 gifted space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much for your generosity. You guys are absolutely
You're all so
wonderful.
sweet.
But yeah, I was always a bit of a troublemaker. I was always a bit of a rebel. Like I don't know. It was I wouldn't say delinquent, but I did not like following rules, which is weird because I'm like extremely submissive. But what it comes down to is I'm submissive, but people have to earn that. You know what I mean? Like, so when I was at school and I would get in trouble for like dumb shit, and my teachers would like chew me out for like stupid shit, like I would clock them immediately because I'm not afraid to clock people on their shit, and people don't like that. And so ironically, when I was 15 years old, a freshman in high school, the strictest teacher in school. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Midwest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet. And thank you for the stretch and the hydration, Sister Nightshade.
I do my hair too.
What? So, ironically, when I had the quote-unquote strictest English teacher in my school, I ended up being, like, absolute teacher's pet, like, her favorite student and everything, because she was actually passionate about teaching, and I actually learned things. And
There's always that one teacher.
Yeah, and so she was strict, but she was fair, and she was, like, taking her job seriously. And so I didn't have any problems with her. And she would, like, come up to me in the halls, be like, oh my god, hi, Envy, my favorite student, and, like, hug me and stuff.
Aww.
And then, I started growing out my hair when I was 13, so now I was at 15, I was already, like, brushing my shoulders, and she's like, your hair's growing out beautifully, I can't wait to see how long it gets. I'm like, thank you. And she was just, like,
so cute,
yeah. And so when I became a sophomore, the first day of school, I went to her classroom and I thanked her for, like, how much of a positive impact she was on my life, because there weren't many adults in my life, especially not my parents, who were, like, actually, like, good role models and everything. So the small handful of teachers that I had in high school that were, like, genuinely awesome and amazing, I'm very thankful for them.
No, I feel that. There's always, like, that 1 or 2 teachers that, like, really is paying attention to the kids. Thank you, baby! Thank you, thank you! I so appreciate you, Mid! And I feel like that really makes all the difference. Like, when there's people that actually care. Like, I remember the one teacher that actually asked me questions about why I was struggling in school and why I wasn't paying attention and why I was acting out. And I will never forget that one person. She also, like, gave me a special gift on my birthday. 'Cause she's like, I want, someone's looking out for you. And, like, those teachers make all the difference in the world. I'm so grateful that they exist. Thank you again, Mid. You're so sweet. Thank you for taking care of me and Envy.
Yeah, and that's, like, it really is. I mean, like, I will never forget when, in my time as an athlete, the first time someone told me they were proud of me was my cross-country coach after our regionals race, because I had run a 19-minute, 35-second 5K, which is, like, 3 miles, and it was, yeah, it was. I wasn't the fastest, but I was varsity and I was team captain. I was fast, but not like as like
That sounds pretty fast to me.
it's definitely fast for like it's fast, but one of my friends had run like a 16-minute 3 mile, and he was like, but he was just like completely like national competition level.
Yeah.
And he had been training his whole life. This was like my first year doing athletic stuff, and but I don't know. I just that was like, yeah, that's that moment right there when like that experience right there that kind of got me to start. That's when things started looking up, I would say. Like that's when I really started like spreading my wings as a person in general, and just that was like the spark that kind of like,
You being like who you turned out to be, you being your individualistic self.
yes, and building all the things that I'm working on and everything, and just my drive and everything. Like that's just a very core memory for me, even though it happened.
Oh, for sure.
Even though it happened fairly late in my life, it was like a match that started the wildfire. And
Reaper, I'm so proud of you. Congrats on studying something you're happy with. And no, I think that that's so true. Sometimes, like, it doesn't even matter when in life. You can have a core memory that's from your 20s. Like, there's just certain things that you literally know when it happens. You're like, I am going to remember this forever.
it was like, yeah, sorry, I'm at a loss for words now. I just kind of stepped back into my late teenager mind. I'm like, wow.
No, I totally get that. That could be emotional. I feel you on that.
I don't
Your
really.
femboy jocks. I was not a femboy jock. I was an arts theater kid. I did theater and singing. Although I was on the fencing team, but I'm not a physical femboy. I can't do shit physically. Envy could run circles around me. I guarantee you.
I could probably like put you on my back and like run with you on my back.
I think you probably could. I'd be one of your weights at the gym. You'd be like, okay, I got this. The way that you literally press with your legs 3 times my weight, I'm shook. You said you got up to like 300 pounds?
390 for leg press.
390. Envy, I'm 90 pounds.
It's okay.
God.
You could be my bench bar.
I could be. That's iconic. God damn. There's a joke here. I'm not gonna be able to say it. What's the joke, Colored Ellie? I have to pee so badly. Do you mind if I run and pee?
Yeah, of course. No worries. I'll take care of everyone.
Demons, be good. Be good for Envy. I have to pee really bad. Don't be bad. Be good demons.
So, you guys, what's your favorite way to commit arson? Oh, here we go. I knew it. I knew the arson was coming. Oh my god, what's that emote? But yeah, Allie, you said we were like femboy jocks. Oh, yep, there's the arson. There it is. You said we were like femboy jocks. I was like quiet, emo kid, kept to myself. I was like the weird kid or whatever. Thank you so much for the follow, Walker. I was like the weird kid, and I just kind of, people would mess with me. Like, people would fuck with me, but when I became an athlete, people left me alone. Because now, suddenly, I wasn't quiet, weird, like, let's go fuck with him. Now it's like, thank you for the follow, Elliot. I mean, people who would get close to me and I would open up, like, they would see that I'm, like, a sweetheart and whatever. But, I don't know. You know how it is. Like I was like the weird kid, whatever. But people kind of stopped treating me that way. Thank you for the follow, Calais. Whenever I became an athlete, and so even though that was kind of late into my school years and everything, it was better. Like people respected me because I was the captain of a sports team, which was weird because I wouldn't talk much, but. Yeah, I was the captain.
Oh, yeah, you were the captain, varsity captain. You guys, why are there fires? I'm so sorry they did that to you.
No, you're good. It's fine. As soon as you left, I'm like, so, what's your favorite way to commit arson? And before I could even finish speaking, they start spamming the fires.
They're feeling a little bit feisty today. They're a little restless.
I also have to. I also have
I
to.
got you.
Thank you.
got you.
I will be right back.
Yeah.
I don't know how to vanish my model, so my neck is just gonna break for a bit, but it's okay.
That's okay. We'll support your noggin.
Yeah. I'm just watching it as I walk.
On my screen, Envy's literally laying on me, you guys. Hi. Is Envy's community more well behaved? What do you guys do when Envy runs away? When Envy walks away, do you guys start fires or do you guys just like sit patiently and all polite, you know? Because the demons may need to take a lesson. Thank you for the pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, they're cuddling. We are. Look, we're doing like a little cuddle, cuddle, cuddle. I'm gonna make sure Envy doesn't die in Phasmal. That's actually not true. I'm gonna try though. I will try. We wait patiently. You guys are so patient. I for one still commit crimes. Okay, well, you're gonna get along with the demons really well. You will. The joke from earlier was that I'm sure that Envy could put Lynxy on his back. Envy could. I could be like a little backpack. The in raccoon, welcome in, baby. Hello. Are you calling the demons brats? I didn't say that, but do the demons think they're brats? You know what we can take this moment to do? You guys, Morocco of mental illness. Demons know what time it is. Envy's chat, this is a little thing we do. Are you guys ready? Mental illness. It's that time of stream, you guys. If you've got silly little guy meds like me, make sure you grab them. If you've got hormones, make sure you grab them. If you have physical meds, make sure you grab them. And don't forget, spitting is quitting, so you better fucking swallow your medicine. Medicine time. Hi, Envy.
Hi. Oh, shit.
Your
Browser
community's
source.
so
There we
well
are.
behaved. They're all so chill.
They are, and they're wonderful. Thank you for the follow, Riot. I return. Oh, right. You have fangs now, don't you?
I do. I have permanent fangs.
I love that. I want to get permanent fangs. I have some little glue-ons right now, and I love them so much.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Thank you, Rant. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Pepsi. Yeah, so I had to get jaw surgery and I had to get 16 screws in my jaw. And when I was getting my implants, I was like, can my implants be like vampire fangs? And the lab was like, I'm sorry, what? When they first said it to me, they're just slightly pointed, and I was like, no, I want fangs. Like I want like very large fangs. And they were all so baffled, but they did it eventually. They went with it soon enough.
That's good.
But then you said hormones? Yeah, you gotta take your hormones too. If you have hormones, you gotta remember them.
Ah, yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute, Mango. I love my glue-ins so much. Sometimes, like, they're molded to my teeth, like, pretty well. But I feel like the length on them is to the point where they kind of make me, like, talk with a bit of a lisp when I have them in.
Yeah.
And I get a little bit self-conscious, and then my chat is like, you should wear your fangs when you straight more because it's adorable. And I haven't worn them in a little while, but I should put them in soon.
Also, you just get used to it. Like, the longer and longer you have it in your mouth, the more the lisp goes away. Because I for sure had a lisp for a while, and then they started to go away the more I wore them.
Thank you for the stretch and the hydration, Andy. Oh, Lynx, here in the chat, friendly neighborhood emo. This is the lovely, talented individual who actually drew the piece of us together.
Your art is so adorable. I used it for the going live announcement on TikTok today. So thank you for drawing. I'm so excited. Do you want to boot up Phasmo?
I would absolutely love to.
Yeah, okay. You guys, I'm teaching Envy how to play Phasmo today, and I'm so hyped about it. Oh, let's go to the streaming setup.
I am going to... Oh, I don't even have a Phasmo scene set up. Let me fix that.
You are all good. I have to, like, move my stuff around too.
Absolutely. And it's like, I, yeah, I, I feel the same. I'm a virgin, and I've never had my first kiss before either, but I do, lean towards the submissive side and everything. And I have had, partners, but I've never reached the point where I've felt, like, comfortable enough to give those parts of myself to them, because I'm demisexual, so, like, I'm like, it's only like, it's only like with people that I form like a really powerful emotional connection with. So like I am so thankful that I did not give my ex those parts of me. Absolutely not. She was horrible. Lynx has no volume. Oh, sorry. Let me fix that. There we go. um let's see here.
I'm gonna start us off at the beginner difficulty so that we can really take time to learn.
Of course, thank you.
And let's get some supplies. Buy a bunch of this shit.
I am so sorry if I feel like I'm like slowing down, running out of things to say. I have just been I don't know, I'm
Oh
just
my god, babe, you are okay. You could be silent and you'd be fine, I promise. If anything, just tell me if I'm talking too much.
Oh
If
no,
I'm at all overpowering, because I never shut up, and so I always feel bad when I'm in collabs. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I really don't want to talk over anyone.
you're absolutely fine. I just I don't know what it is. I've just been feeling a bit out of it lately, like drained and stuff.
No, that's so real. Sometimes the overworking, the burnout gets intense.
It's like burnout is so strange because like this is a thing that I love doing, you know, so it doesn't make sense. I'm like, why am I getting so burnt out so easily? And it's like
No.
I'll spend like an hour editing, like I say an hour. I'll spend like an hour on one piece of short form content sometimes, and because there's like the recording, like even if it's only like a minute or 2 minutes long, then there's editing it down and then putting subtitles over it, and then on top of that there is just posting it to different platforms with different hashtags and everything, and I'm just like, oh my god.
So you're your own editor as well, because I also edit all of my own stuff, and it takes like so long.
It does.
It's a process for sure.
Yeah, it's like it just feels nice having that personal touch on it, you know. I also can't afford to hire an editor right now. Maybe one day, but perhaps one day.
Especially because editing is really expensive and like well deserved because it's a lot of work and we both know how much work it is from doing it, but it'll be like $50 for one edited short. And so in order to actually pay for enough edited shorts to last for an entire like 7 days, like it's a lot.
I gotta open my NVIDIA control panel and then make
Take your time,
Phasmo.
there's no rush.
Thank you. Phasmo's using a lot of my graphics card by the looks of it, so I just gotta go and stop it from doing that.
Phasmo does use a lot of the graphics card. Actually, I can do a little mini story time.
Oh yeah,
Made
of
me
course.
think of it when you were talking about the fact that you can't stop your grandfather from eating things that are bad for him. You just can't stop people from doing bad things. I'm gonna tell you guys about a client that almost broke his dick off. So I went to see this guy, and when I was talking to him on the phone pre-booking, he was mentioning to me that he was really self-conscious of his size, but he was very excited to see me because he was finally gonna be like really, really big for my booking in particular. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck did you do, right? Like, did you get a dick implant? Like, I know that's something that exists. What happens? I show up, and when he takes off his pants, this man had made a self-stretching contraption. Do you know how, like, when you press flowers and, like, you screw the thing and it, like, presses them down more and more? This man had made a dick stretcher.
So like
and
a
he was
Joker?
screwing in. It literally
Yeah.
was. It was like this tube, and he was stretching his dick out every time he screwed the screws. And I was looking at it, and his dick was turning, like, bright-ass purple, which is not normal dick color. And I'm like, "Baby, you may wanna, like, take this off. Have you had this on for a while? I don't think it's gonna work. Like, I don't think your dick's gonna work." He's like, "No, it's okay. I've had this on for 2 weeks. I've lost all feeling in my penis. Like, it doesn't even hurt anymore."
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, "That's Not a good sign. Man took it out of the contraption, it flopped over. Like, it just flops, it flops, and it's, like, very long and dangly. He definitely stretched the skin, but it's just flopping there, and he can't get it hard, and he's like, "I don't understand, what do I do?" So then to make matters worse, he's like, "Okay, let me fix this." Man takes 3 Viagras. 3.
Oh no.
You're not that's like an overdose on Viagra.
Mhm.
His dick starts working, but it's still flaccid, like, in some little areas because he, like, stretched out the skin, but then it's really hard in other areas, and then he can't get it to go down. I had to take this man to the hospital. He had to have his dick drained with a needle, you guys. He was screaming the entire time, and I'm just like, "Baby, I told you not to. What are you doing with yourself? Why?" Yeah, you can't tell people sometimes. New or old dogs can't learn new tricks at times. What did I walk into? I'm so sorry, Boomy. It's not normal, right, Ignis? That's not normal? What? It's still better than the time I had a man snort his Viagra because he forgot to take it, and he's like, "I need to get, my dick hard earlier," so he snorted it and crushed it because he's like, "Maybe I'll get hard quicker." And in his credit, he did get hard really fast, so he made it work. Hi,
That's
are you gonna have fun
insane.
playing Phasmo? Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun, Faye.
Um, I'm just
Snorted it? He snorted it.
I'm just changing up PC settings and everything, trying to get it to where my model
Yeah.
doesn't freeze every time
There
I
is
move in the
no
game.
rush. Do your thing. And if for whatever reason the game doesn't end up working, we can plan B it. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
We can go with whatever happens.
we big chillin'.
Yo, Lynx, hi, Ghosty boy. What's up, baby? I'm back from dinner, chat. How's Phasmo going? We actually just booted up. We're gonna see if we can get it up and running. If not, we're gonna do some just chatting and have a really good time. Hi, Joe Diesel. I hope dinner was good, though. Not the worst thing I've heard of people snorting. Kids in my high school snort Taki dust. Taki, like, the hot chips? Oh my god, you guys. One time this man was eating flaming hot Cheetos, and then he didn't wash his hands, and he stuck them up my back door. And I got, like, flaming hot Cheeto dust all up in my hole, and that was deeply unfortunate. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that was not a good time. Railing Viagra, worst high ever. Well, the bad part about Viagra is if you take too much, like, I had one man that took, 8 of them, and he ended up having heart palpitations, and he had to go to the hospital for, like, a borderline heart attack. So you're just gotta, like, follow the instructions, like all medications, you just gotta follow instructions. But you'd be surprised, like, I would say 60% of my clients, maybe more like 50, are, on Viagra because antidepressants make it not work as well. Just, like, there's so many factors that make it hard to get hard naturally. Hard to get hard. Damn, that's like a 2-on-1 wordplay there. Yeah, thank you. Kids in my school used to snort entire pixie sticks. I remember that one. I remember kids doing that in my school too. It was really silly.
I used to do Smarties in
Viagra
my
was
school.
But then they crush them up?
Yeah, they just like,
Crush the Smarties up?
yeah, they just crush them up and start snorting them. And did you guys have tech decks, like the little finger skateboards? That was like a huge
We
thing for a little
did!
while.
Oh my god, we did! I think when we had the tech decks, I'm trying to think how old I was then. I was definitely old enough to, like, play with them. I was around for the very end of the MySpace era.
Mhm.
Right before we transitioned over to Facebook, because 'cause I'm only 4 years older than you, I think,
Yeah,
if I math
you're
properly.
26, I'm 22.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, like, the very tail end of MySpace, and I remember there being, like, a school, get-together where we were getting yelled at for bullying on MySpace, and we're like, "It's not nice to call people gay." And my gay ass was sitting there like, "But I am gay, what do you mean?" Like, I didn't understand. I didn't understand they were using it as an insult, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Yeah,
Tech decks are a throwback.
I'm gonna do some searches on just how to optimize these settings really quick, but
Yeah!
I had this really toxic friend group of guys when I was a teenager, and I remember this one dude, he's like the little, I don't know what it was. He was like the little alpha of the friend group, whatever. He thought he was like the little group leader. He was just like rude for like no reason. And
As they tend to be.
he was like so super like macho masculine, and he would try to bully me for like anything that he saw as me being like more feminine leaning. And one day he starts sending me like femboy porn. Oh, I call this dude AC, which stands for Alpha Chihuahua, and also just rolls off the tongue easy. So
I love that.
he starts sending me some femboy porn, and I'm like, what is this? Because I had never been exposed to that before. And he's like, I'm like, is that a lady who, like, you know, like is that a trans lady? And
Yeah.
he's like, no, that's a femboy. And I'm like, what's a femboy? And he's like, well, femboys are like girls, but like guys. And I'm like, oh, okay. And you like femboys? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, so that's great. I support. I'm so glad you're finally coming out the closet. We're like 16 at the time. I'm like, I'm so glad you're finally coming out the closet. And he's like, no, I'm not gay. And I'm like, but you like femboys? And he's like, yeah, but it's not gay to like femboys, okay? Like, the surface area of the penis compared to like the rest of the body is so. And I'm like,
surface area. We're pulling out math here.
Right. And I'm just like, just admit that you're bi-curious. He's like,
there's something wrong with it.
He's like, no, I'm straight. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being bi. And he got so mad about that. And I will never, like, I don't talk to him anymore. He disrespected me way too many times. So I cut him off when I was like 18. But
good for you.
Thank you. I will never let that down. Like, he would bully me for my softer tendencies.
And then he's into femboys.
And then he's going and like gooning the femboys and shit. I'm like, yeah.
The amount of times I've been told it doesn't count, having sex with a femboy is the straightest gay sex you can have. I can't even tell you how many times I've heard that.
Right.
The amount of times that men have been smashing me and they're like, by the way, I'm not gay. And I'm like, really? Because you're like 6 inches in right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're all the way inside. What do you mean? What a weird time to tell me too. Like, why do you feel the need to tell me as we're smashing? Like, this is so weird.
Right.
Oh.
And there's another thing that I find strange was like, I've had ladies that are like lesbian ladies who have told me that I'm a quote unquote gray area because, like,
gray area?
Yeah, or that I'm like some experiment or something, and that has never made me feel good, ever.
No, it's never a good time to be called an experiment.
No.
That's not a good thing to ever hear.
Yeah, no, that's when you fucking run. I made a story time about that lady who did that, but there's been that. I feel like that's a thing about like being a guy with feminine tendencies is a lot of people really kind of see us as sex objects or fetish pieces, and it fucking sucks.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a very, very big thing. I think like femboy in general has a lot of roots in porn. And I think that because like we're very feminized like men, people instantly view it as like a porn thing. And I know that some femboys are like down for that. Like me personally, I'm a very sexual person, but just because someone's a femboy does not necessarily mean that they are down to be like turned into a porn object, you know? Like that's just kind of fucked.
And you're also like a person with your own individual identity and everything. And so it's just like, oh, here we go. Phasmophobia, managed 3D settings. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's very.
I saw someone making a post about it on Twitter. It was a femboy in the community being like, hey, can we maybe not instantly assume that all femboys are lewd? Like, there are lewd femboys, but can we not instantly assume it for all? And I was like, yeah, that's fair. And I'm sure you know, femboy to Twitter could be messy. So to see the femboys come together on something is nice.
Yeah, I am not super active on Twitter. I don't really know how to grow on Twitter. What to do? I'm a little shy as it is already, and I'm just like, so I'm still like learning all that. I think the way that okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm going in like going in my NVIDIA 3D object manager to try and like cap this stuff so it doesn't.
Phasmo is really rough on the computer too, so I am not surprised whatsoever it's causing issues. It crashes my PC all the time. We can absolutely just chat if we need to. Like, I'm super down for that.
There we go. Quality settings.
Where are my meds?
Okay.
I promised the demons to take my medicine and then I lost it. You guys, I'm sorry. I told you I would take it, but I don't know where I put it anymore. Don't be upset. If you're gonna be disappointed in yourselves for letting me lose track of it, you know? Lynxy, yeah. Have you checked the floor? No, and I don't want to.
Threaded optimization on. Okay. Well, if it works, it works. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're saying you're being a bad boy? I didn't say that, Skotos. That's your words. Not
Yeah,
mine.
come on, Skotos. Lynxy's never a bad boy. Come on now.
I'm never a bad boy. I'm not. I'm very good.
Lynxy
Take away
is
that good
the best boy.
I'll take my meds. It's fine. I'll
Mm.
do it. I take my prep too, because I take my floor prep, because my prep's always scattered on the ground.
So, I hate to be a Debbie Downer and the bearer of bad news.
No, you're good. What's up?
But I don't think I'm able to run Phasmo at the same time as I
That's
run my
okay.
bottle.
No, you're totally fine. You want to just chat?
I'd love to. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Let me turn this off. I got you.
When I have a better graphics card, I will absolutely
Do
love to
not
learn
even worry
Phasmo.
about it. We've been just chatting for like 2 hours anyway. Like, we are fine just chatting. We got this.
For sure.
I don't think either of us are gonna run out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow, Prinkles. Thank you, thank you.
Phasmo is hard to run with VTube Studios, especially when it's a collab. Phasmo is hard. It crashes my brother's PC every time we try to play together, and it's so sad because he's like, Lynx, I have to upgrade my PC to be able to play Phasmo. And I was like, yeah. Phasmo, I think that they just like have a small team, and I think that they integrated it really badly. Like, they did not do it neatly. Let me take my meds here. I'm gonna swallow because spitting is quitting.
Oh my god, I remember how I played Phasmo last time. It's because I had my Xbox and my capture card up and running. Now I just feel fucking stupid because I can absolutely turn on my Xbox and use my capture card.
No, you're fine. We can do whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
for
super
sure.
down for anything.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Let me set my timer for my meds. Track them. I don't know about you, but I'm on like 12 different meds, and I have to set timers between them because some of them interact badly with the other medication. And so my body's like, how dare you take prep close enough to your anxiety medication? I'm gonna make your tummy hurt.
What is PrEP?
PrEP is a medication that you can take if you're having a lot of sex or just like unprotected sex or sex with people that are exposed to HIV, and it makes it nearly impossible to contract HIV even if your sexual partner has it.
That's very useful. Part of the reason that I haven't done anything with anybody, despite the fact that I've had opportunities over the years, is because I am deathly terrified of something like
PrEP is
HIV.
amazing. PrEP is such a. I recommend anyone who's sexually active that is not just with one partner, that is not just like if you have an open relationship, if you're having sex with multiple partners, anything like that, get on PrEP. You can also get it for free at your clinic, if you have like certain health insurances and whatnot. So I highly, highly recommend it. You can get it as a shot once a month, or you can get it as pills every day.
Isn't there like a treatment for people who already have HIV or something as well?
There is. There's a treatment. If you have HIV, they can treat it to the point where your viral load is almost non-detectable. And it makes it impossible for you to give it to someone else if you have it. And basically, you have to be on meds for the rest of your life if you have HIV, but you can live a normal life. Like, it's no longer a death sentence.
That's
Which is
cool.
why I always say, always, always, always get tested, because information is a good thing to have.
Oh. Why is...
Two of my favorite VTubers vibing. Hi.
Hi, Hamika. Alright. So...
I also have that fear. So fair. Friendly neighborhood. So fair.
Here is... I think I have it installed still. Key. Do you ever just like run through the alphabet in your head to try to find something in your games library?
I do. every time I do, I think about the fact that when you get pulled over for a sobriety test, the cops ask you to do the alphabet backwards. And
Mhm.
I'm like, baby, I can't do it forwards. What do you mean, sweetheart? Like, you want me to do the alphabet backwards? I can't do that when I'm sober. This isn't a me being drunk thing. I just can't do. You do the alphabet backwards, dude.
I thought
The
I owned
weirdest
Phasmo.
sobriety
Why is it
test.
not here? What? Never mind. I'm sorry. I can't do Phasmo. It's
No, you're
I have the
okay.
game. I don't understand.
I'm having so much fun just vibing with you anyway. Like, just talking, I'm having a lot of fun. So I'm super down for that.
I'm having a lot of
I am
fun as
not upset
well.
in the slightest.
Hmm.
You love medicine? Basil, why do you love medicine? Medicine's icky. You take that back.
I haven't, on the topic of like a bunch of different medicines, I have a bunch of supplements, but I'm only on like a couple of medicines, but nothing too much. Thank you for the follow, Fiberman. Wham. I promise I will have like better equipment next time we hang out, and then I'll be able to like play games
Oh my
and shit.
god! You are totally fine. I had 0 expectations going into this of anything other than us just having a good time, so I am fully vibing. This is perfect, honestly. I think that our communities are really enjoying us just chit-chatting anyway.
Yeah.
Have you had 8 ounces of water today? Elf Pirate Zoro, I'm sorry, I don't know what water is. You can ask Envy, though. He's good at drinking water.
Water is very good for you, and I love water, and the taste of it just
You like the taste? I thought maybe you liked it because you like what it does for your body. You like the
Oh, yeah.
taste of water?
I just like, I think it's more of like the texture, maybe. I'm not sure. Certain textures
Hey, you
feel
know
nice.
what? No, I get that. I get that. I have a really big textural thing when it comes to food and drinks. Like, I can't eat certain things if the texture's off, but I
Mhm.
love certain things solely for the texture. Like, my favorite candy, the Silo wafers, I love the texture of it. It doesn't really taste like much, but the texture in my mouth is fun.
Thank you so much for the stretch and the hydration, Ignis. But yeah, I'm the same way for like, I can't do noodles. Or, I mean, I couldn't do noodles for like my entire life because the texture of them. Same with mushrooms.
Is it the sliminess?
It's the sliminess. Same with mushrooms. Yeah. So, when me and Wolf Queen went out on a date, I think I told you about that.
You did! Also, happy 320 Strawberry. I love you so much.
We, wait, do I need this browser source my OBS? Nope, okay. So, when me and Wolf Queen went out on our little date a while back, we went to a ramen shop, and I was scared, but I tried to stomach the noodles for her, and you know, I did. They were good. I didn't struggle with them, but like, I had never liked noodles ever since I was a kid, so I was scared, and
yeah,
I'm I can't do mushrooms.
Is real.
It really is. I can't do mushrooms
very
either.
Real. I can't do mushrooms either. I hate the texture of them.
You can get potassium from bananas anyway, but mushrooms are more densely packed with potassium.
Bananas are so good. Celery is another one of the ones that I can't do because I don't like the graininess of celery. Like, it has like the stringy component, and it makes me feel like I'm eating someone's like leg muscle, and I can't do it.
Yeah, like when you bite into celery and it gets all like stringy inside.
Yeah.
And people are like,
such a no-go for me.
People are like, oh, just eat it with peanut butter, and I'm like, I'll just eat peanut butter at that point because then I feel like because then the texture makes me think like, is there hair in this?
Yes!
Like,
oh my god, I feel that so much. I can just take down an entire thing of peanut butter though. Like, I can eat an entire tank of peanut butter in one go.
I love peanut butter so much.
Crunchy or creamy?
Creamy, all the way.
Me too, yes! Chat, you agree, right? You guys like creamy better. They also traded items to give themselves a reason to see each other again, which is so adorable. That's so cute.
We did, and we're actually hanging out tomorrow night. We're going
tomorrow?
Yep, Saturday night. She's taking me to a tea shop, and then we're going to a local pizza place.
Nice. Oh man, I want pizza now.
She gave me this Nezuko keychain, and I put it on my keyring, and her oldest daughter gave it to her as a gift, and I gave her one of my spiked bracelets, and we're going to be trading them back whenever we see each other.
The cutest shit ever. Also, Nezuko from her daughter is adorable.
Yeah, we love
So me and you like crunchy.
If you like
Our
crunchy peanut
chats.
butter, wait, what?
Our chats are betraying us. They all like crunchy.
Okay, well they just like peanuts with extra steps. Come on, guys, like pick one side or the other.
Yeah,
You can't
like
have your
you
cake and eat
gotta.
it too. Like
No, just eat peanuts.
the last thing I
It's
want
the
when
whole
I'm
thing.
biting into a peanut butter sandwich when I expect it to be soft is to just crunch. Like
Exactly.
that throws me off so much. I cannot believe any of
Always,
you.
I don't know about you, but I always feel like maybe my tooth broke and it's part of my tooth in it, and I'm like, oh my god, are my teeth all there? Like, what did I do?
Actually,
What's this crunchy thing?
it's funny you mentioned that. I actually had a tooth that was a teeny bit chipped on the tip yesterday that I had to go and get fixed. And
Ooh.
that's one of my fears is having my teeth break. And I realized that I grind my teeth in my sleep, and I had a tooth that was really badly chipped from when I was a kid that I had to get fixed last year, and I had to like get it crowned and everything. And like when I went to the dentist as a kid, they were just like, "Oh, it's just weakened enamel." It's like, boo boo, it
Yeah.
hurts to chew on the left side of my
Yeah.
mouth. Like,
Baby, I'm in agony. What do you mean? Just weak enamel? Tooth pain's a different type of pain.
it really is.
Like, that's what's serious. And I understand the fear. I also always had a fear of my teeth coming out. And then, then when I lived that, when my teeth were knocked out of my mouth, I was
Oh
just
my
like kind of
god.
staring at the teeth, and I was like, "Oh my god, my teeth aren't attached to my mouth anymore." But now I'm blessed because now all of my teeth are screwed in with like actual bolts into my jaw, so I never have to worry about teeth again.
Do you
I am
ever
always
like
chilling.
do you ever like have any tooth pain anymore, or did they remove all the
None.
nerves? None.
They ripped out every tooth in my mouth. I don't have any actual teeth in my mouth. They took out every single tooth, and I got an implant for every tooth, molar to molar.
Mhm.
So I don't
I
have any teeth or any nerves or anything.
did you know that when you like lose one tooth, like people who are missing like one tooth, they'll typically like lose more because the when the when the tooth is not like putting pressure on the jawbone beneath, it it, like weakens the jaw, recesses the gums, and that's why
Oh.
anyone in chat who knows dental stuff, correct me if I'm wrong, fact check me on this, but I read it a while back, so I don't remember the exact specifics, but essentially when you're not activating that like that part of your face, then it weakens it and your other teeth will get loose and they'll fall out. Thank you for the hydration. Bye, Iris. Thanks for hanging out. Left you and Lynx some little boys in both your fan art channels. Well, now I
Oh,
gotta go see.
hold on. Now I gotta check too.
Um,
Little reveal here. Let's see what we got.
Sometimes people will post their cats in my pet section. We'll be like, Envy, go check pets. And then we just go and look at cats for a bit, and it's adorable.
Cats are the cutest babies in the entire fucking world.
They are.
Oh my god, I have a lot of fan art I need to check up on.
I need to do like a whole fucking stream of just looking at people's fan art and everything, because there's so
I was
much
just
now.
scrolling the fan art and I'm like, oh my god, there's so much that I have to comment on after the stream. But our little pixels together are so cute.
I love them. I'm gonna pull up a window capture and show everyone.
Adorable.
Pixel Envy and Pixel Lynxy. Oh my gosh. We look like we'd be in like a third gen Pokemon game or something. I love this.
I do really like is both of our models, our lore, or like where we originated, like our like outfits and designs came from video games. Because you came from Skyrim, right? That's where like your Spriggan thing came from.
That's where it draws inspiration from, but Envy is actually the a character that I created. And like he's the protagonist from the book that I'm writing, like after my story ends. Yeah.
Because like Lynxy is based off of me, obviously, because I am Lynx. But the what is it? Like the clothes and everything came from Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem lore. So we both sort of like incorporated our favorite games, which is so fun.
We did, yeah, and I'm writing a gothic horror fantasy novel, so it takes inspiration and like there's little references to my favorite fantasy genres like Elder Scrolls and Dark Souls and everything, and Tolkien's world. But Envy's also me, and Yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy. Love you too, Miss Wolf
Follow the
Queen.
guys.
Thank you all so much for the
Basil, who are you
follows.
VIPing? Basil, I see you've redeemed VIP for who? It's not for you. You can't have VIP, Basil. You're not allowed for Wolf Queen? Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, we can absolutely do that, Basil. We can absolutely. Wolf Queen's a cutie.
I've never read Song of Ice and Fire Gaming, but I'll definitely have to check it out.
Oh, is that Game of Thrones?
Song of Ice and Fire? I'm not sure. I haven't read either Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire. When I was growing my hair out, my mom would always tell me that I look like Jon Snow, and I'm like, okay, well.
Jon Snow is a slay, though. Thank you so much, Patrick Gio. Thank you, baby. I so appreciate you. Jon Snow's a very good-looking guy.
He is. I'm just not huge on facial hair. I take a lot of, like, I mean, I lasered that shit.
That.
I lasered it off. I never want to have to deal with any of it.
So real. Envy, do you have any tattoos? Also, thank you for the biddies, Daddy's fine. I'll drink some water just for you.
I do not have any tattoos. I don't really know what I would get, because I feel like I would have like a really cool thought, and then I'd put it on my skin, and then I'd have another cool thought, and then end up with another tattoo.
Then you'd be like, oh yeah.
Then I'd be
end up
covered.
running out of space.
Yeah, then I'd be covered in tattoos. My ex wanted me to tattoo her name into my skin. I said no. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, that never ends well.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm like, that never ends well.
Hey, could you just like casually tattoo my name? I know we've been dating for like 2 months, but could you just like get my name?
No,
right
for
across your chest?
real. But like,
Oh my god.
oh my god, for y'all who don't know, she was terrible. Like, she was actively terrorizing like the women in my community just because they liked watching my streams. Like, it was insecurity to the max.
Yeah, she wasn't very joyful to be around. I was telling Envy I was in his stream one time when there was an incident, and I was just thinking to myself, like, oh my god, this person's not being nice to you. This is shitty. You deserve a lot better. I'm glad that you're in a better situation now.
Thank you. Me too. Oh, someone redeemed another war cry. Cover your ears, Lynx Shade. This might scare you.
Yeah,
I
this
don't.
is gonna be really scary.
I don't want to intimidate you.
I don't want to be in. Yeah, I'm covering.
It's hard to do when I'm smiling. Thank you for the biddies, Miss Wolf Queen. I bite, and I bite hard, and it hurts. Wham. Thank you for the follow
that's the
for
noise
it.
that calls like the Femboy army. That's like the Femboy rally cry, you know?
It is. It's, we have like a little war banner and everything.
We do.
Honestly,
we'd make a good Femboy army. Think about all the Femboy VTubers out there, and canonically all of our lore and powers. Like, we have you as a Spriggan, we have me as a Succubus. There's a lot of like powerful little guys out there in our army, you guys. The Femboys are taking over.
Big time. But, what was it? Oh, you know, I do know what my first tattoo is going to be. So, I'm going to get my tattoo. My first tattoo after I finish getting my 6-pack. It's going to be like how I reward myself. And,
yes.
It's also going to be like, I wouldn't want to tattoo something on myself and then tighten up the last little bit of tummy fat covering my bottom 2 abs. Like the last 2 I'm trying to get to show. And then it kind of looks stretched. So I want to like get my body perfectly where I want it first, but I'm gonna get just something like floral, like a bunch of like vines like creeping up my abdomen, probably.
That would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It would really fit your entire aesthetic too. I love that. It would almost be like an ode to your VTuber model too, and your entire like Envy comic and everything, your book.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a very naturalistic person in real life. So I've always been like walking, like I would always love like walking barefoot through the grass and everything, like going outside and gardening. And I think I have a picture in my Google Photos of like when I was 17 bottle feeding a baby cow. So there's just
oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, and I've always had a way with animals as well. So I'm just a very wild-hearted person, I guess, is the best way to put it. Thank you for the stretch and the hydration, Nightshade.
I have a tattoo in honor of my community too. I have the mark of the succubus, and I have it like right along. I'm not gonna say where on my body I have it, because I actually don't want to dox myself. But I have the mark of the succubus dedicated to my community, which makes me really happy. It's fun to have like things that are homage to your VTuber model and all that stuff. Thank you for the pets. Thank you, thank you.
I might do Envy's like custom like coat of arms as a tattoo as well, because that's a thing I'm
Yes,
working
you
on.
should. Oh my god, that'd be iconic. And Jason, thank you for the gifted subby to Colored Alley. And then Nitro, thank you for the subby. Thank you, thank you. No, I am a very big like body mod person. I also really love piercings. I think piercings are so pretty.
They are. Thank you for the follows,
They
everyone.
are.
I think I would absolutely love piercings, but I just get worried about the days that where I'm like really depressed and can't seem to get out of bed. I'm like, I would be scared of like just having another thing to manage, and like if I'm not physically able to, like, because I'm like so like down in the dumps, whatever, I wouldn't want it to like, I wouldn't want it to like get infected. And a lot of people don't like get that, but the reality of it is like people take their lives when they're depressed. Like it's a very real thing that a lot of people struggle with. So some things that are like really small and might be like daily routine become really, really difficult.
Oh, 100%. I always tell my community anything worth doing is worth doing badly. And what I mean by that is if you're having a bad day and you physically can't get out of bed to shower, get some baby wipes. Like do something small for yourself, because sometimes you can't do that, right? Sometimes you're not able to. And anything that's worth doing is worth doing horribly. Like maybe running your fingers through your hair if you can't brush your hair, and being proud of yourself for doing what you were able to do. Because mental health is such a real struggle, and at the end of the day, you can only do so much, and it is so impressive that you do whatever you're capable of doing. Because it's so true, like, shit can be hard.
Yeah, and
a lot of people don't think about it.
It's also very important for everyone watching to understand, never compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. The only person you're ever competing against is yourself, trying to be 1% better than you were the day before. And then before you know it, you've made a lot of progress.
In streaming stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone here wants to become a streamer, do not compare yourself to other streamers, because you actually have no idea where they're at in their journey. You could be looking at another streamer and be like, oh my god, they started the same time as I did and they had this many followers. They could have had like 10 past lives, you know? They could be coming in with like past experiences that you don't know about, or like past backing that you don't know about. Never, ever, ever compare yourself. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Speaking of streaming, do you have any streaming advice for people? Anyone that would be like starting out?
Go for it. Do it before your brain tries to talk you out of it. And rather than grinding out like one stream every day on Twitch for hours on end, build an audience from another platform and bring them over to Twitch. Like, Lynxy built his audience off of story times and everything, brought so many people in to where you'll hit a certain point on Twitch where when you have enough people on your stream, it'll push your stream higher and higher. So there will come a point when if you're streaming in a category and you have like enough people, it'll push you high enough, but you have to work up to that point. Like, I brought people in building my community by like making gaming videos and everything, like showcasing like game knowledge and pulling people to my streams. Like, provide value in your content. Entertainment, shock value, sharing stories, sharing relatable stories. Like, there are so many people who will, I experimented with this where I posted just standard run-of-the-mill gaming clips a couple of times, not like showcasing game knowledge and stuff, just like, I don't know, maybe I got a cool kill streak on Call of Duty, or maybe I was playing my first playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's like, anybody can do that. Like, when I posted gaming content, primarily, it was bringing value to it was bringing value to people. Like, it was showcasing, oh, by the way, in case you missed this in Skyrim, right here next to Anissa's cabin, there's a flawless emerald you can get at the beginning of the game, which
I
is,
didn't know that.
yeah, I'll have to show you where that is one day.
Hmm.
Like, those types of gaming videos do the best. That's for short form. So for short form, post your stuff to TikToks. YouTube Shorts is a close second. I'm still trying to crack the code with Instagram. Lynxy can probably give you guys better advice for Instagram. But you want to post content that brings value and then brings people to your streams. Because if you just post like standard game, like standard run of the mill, like, oh, I was playing a game and this is my first playthrough. This is what happened. Anybody can do that. It's like the same thing, but like with a different like model every time. Do something.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, when you like post clips, look at your clip and think, if someone else's face was on this clip and it was the exact same thing, could I be easily replaced in this? You know?
Mhm.
Like, if anyone could be subbed in for you in that clip, maybe don't post that. Like, you want to post something that like shows your personality or like your knowledge. Like Envy was saying, Envy does like the most amazing like tip videos, and he has such an intense knowledge of it that he's able to like post super in-depth shit, which is helpful.
Thank you. And yeah, that's Lynxy is absolutely right. Like, watch your video before posting, even if to save time you like speed up your watching by like 1.2 times or whatever while you're replaying it. That'll save a bit of time, but you need to really sit down and ask yourself, would I watch this? I can tell you that every single banger video or banger story time that I've made has been something that I have like watched like throughout the entire thing again. And I've posted some long story times. Like my story time I made about like my ex who abused the fuck out of me, that was 57 minutes long. And I rewatched it after I like finished editing it. I'm like, I covered everything. It was entertaining. It held my attention. And when I posted it, lo and behold, it got 90,000 views. A 57-minute long TikTok video got 90,000 views. I know you left a comment like about something that she said regarding
regarding sex.
Yeah, that was like really like strange, and I realized that wait, that was at the 30-minute mark, because I actually watched it again to figure out where that was. I'm like, that was at the 30-minute mark. Oh my god, like, thank you so much for hearing my story.
As I was working out, and honestly, when you just said it was 57 minutes, I was like, that can't be what I watched, right? Because I literally thought it was 15 minutes. It went that fast.
No,
which is a good sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign that you could actually watch all of it and think it's shorter. Hi, I'm Lurch. No, I agree. Like, every time I actually have fun watching my streams back. Like, I will put on streams when I'm working out and I'll watch them back myself and I'll be laughing at myself, which is really weird. But if you don't enjoy your own content, you can't expect anyone else to enjoy it. And I think that's a really good thing to do. Like, if you can test yourself by watching it back, and that also tells you if you've got quality issues. Like, if your mic quality is fucked up and you notice that something's going off, or if like the gaming audio is too loud, you know, for next stream to turn it down. Like, it just gives you a lot of really relevant information. I think it's important.
Oh, here's another thing where I see a lot of big stream or not. Here's another thing where I see a lot of like aspiring streamers fail. Is when you check their Twitch pages and the only thing they have under their about me is a donations link and just nothing else. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, fill out those sections.
You need to put your heart into it. This is a piece of yourself that you're sharing with the world, and be yourself authentically. Don't try to be someone you're not. Envy was created as a character, as an actualized version of myself, and I try to aspire to be more like him every day. In a sense, I am playing a persona, but I'm playing like a level 100 version of me persona, and I feel like that is a positive thing because that's tied into self-improvement and everything. But when you're genuine, people can pick up on that, and like, I mean, people have told me maybe I'm a bit like too much because I wear my heart on my sleeve and everything, but
hey, that's one way to go about it, though.
yeah, that's I think it's part of the reason a lot of people have stuck around and supported me for as long as they have, because I'm not afraid to be me.
I think that once you like hone in on who you are, it makes a big difference. Because I've seen so many people fall into the pit of thinking, well, this person is successful and I want to be successful, so I'm going to emulate said person. Like, this was even something that came up as a problem a lot when I first debuted. I debuted in part of a group, and I remember one of our group members saw someone being successful and they're like, okay, let me copy this. I think it was actually like me. They were like, let me copy Lynx's thing, let me be super lewd. And they're not a lewd person. And they were miserable. They were miserable the entire time. They hated what they were doing. And then once they started actually like feeding into their type of content, it was an entirely different story. They hear that's I think people can tell if you're actually being genuine or if you're faking shit. And at the end of the day, you'll have a better time being genuine because you don't have to like be someone you're not on stream. Because it's exhausting. Being on stream for like hours and hours and hours, it actually is like mentally taxing. It's way easier than like 99% of jobs. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying streamers have it hard. They don't. But it is like a lot more energy than I think people think it is, especially if you're playing a part, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just be you, fuck everyone else. Absolutely.
So
I agree
doubling
entirely.
back on what you said about like people emulating others, that's a very important thing, everyone. So don't copy others, but take inspiration from like stuff that you enjoy and put your own spin on it.
I would agree
So
with that.
when I first ran across Lynxy and started running across his story times, I saw the old format of like the circle crop in the bottom right corner, and I'm like, let me try that for my stories, and I would tell my own stories. So
Mhm.
it was taking inspiration and kind of putting my own spin on things, but I was not copying another
Oh,
creator
for
one for
sure.
one.
Yeah. Like, you can
Um,
absolutely look at people and see things that are working well and use that as a like, model or as a form, but then do it as you, and I think that's super good to do. Like, that's very helpful.
mhm.
Because we all learn things from other people. Like, I don't think there's a single thing in this world that is fully an original idea. Like, everyone's content is an amalgamation of everything they've seen and everything they've taken in. And I'm a very big believer that everyone has something to teach you. And so I know I got taught the entire like format and how to like format the videos from an old friend of mine who's not even streaming anymore. And then I taught it to someone else, and then like it's been like everyone just has recycled things that they're, like, making their own, if that makes sense. Thank you for the follows. Thank you.
And then
I'm copying Envy and becoming an EMT.
I've had people like, oh my god, Envy, I want to be an EMT, I want to do what you do, and I'm just like, don't. It don't.
Don't.
No,
Not worth.
it doesn't pay well. I don't talk about this often. My coworkers treat me like shit. Like it feels like high school again. Like I'm the quiet kid, the weird kid, because I keep to myself, whatever. And I'm just like, I used to have this I'm like, oh, I'm gonna become a paramedic and then a flight paramedic. It's gonna be great. And then I just saw everything that was going on, and I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna get into cybersecurity instead. So
Cybersecurity is so cool.
my
Also, Lytical Shark, hi, I didn't see you come in. Hi.
so
Being an
yeah,
EMT is fun except for the thousands years of mental trauma. That's fair.
I just don't
Lots of
like
mental
the
trauma from it.
yeah, like I just don't like the way my coworkers treat me. Like people have told me like I'm a hero and like I'm a guardian angel, and I used to be like, oh no, not me. I'm just but recently as my confidence has been kind of like as I've been building my self-confidence, I'm like, you know what? I claim that energy. I am a guardian angel, and
Exactly.
I have saved people's lives, and that makes me feel good.
You gotta be your own biggest cheerleader. Hi, Ruff in the Diamond. Hi. I agree
Yeah.
with that. You need to be your own biggest cheerleader. You need to have faith in yourself. Because I think a lot of times, much as it seems silly to say fake it until you make it, that actually holds some truth to it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because you're going to self fulfill your own prophecy. So if you portray like an air of confidence, you will eventually become confident. And I think it's important to hype yourself up like that.
Absolutely. And
Mhm.
like I looking back 1 year ago, and then today. My first thought is, damn, I haven't made that much progress. But then I think towards my goals. But then I think, well, you know, I'm not making excuses for myself, but I did have a lot of shit happen last year. And when I think from last year to today, I'm like, I didn't know how to build a PC 1 year ago today. I didn't know how to write computer scripts 1 year ago today through PowerShell. I didn't know how to track people down to a scary extent 1 year ago today.
Oh my god,
So,
you learned some spooky stuff, huh?
But I also learned how to protect myself and how to protect myself from being tracked down. And so it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, I have to go private everything on my VODs channel, even if just like most of the stuff I've been learning is just kind of heightens my awareness on stuff relating to like
oh my god,
computers, or just like making me a little bit more perceptive. So I play on my Xbox with my capture card, for example. Even just the simple things that like you wouldn't think about it until you're like, this is actually important. Yeah, up in the top left corner where it shows your gamer tag, it flashes between your gamer tag and the email address tied to your Microsoft account. And
oh shit,
my email address is just, you know, it's nothing sensitive. It's just like Envy, VTube, or whatever. But you see, the problem is people who want to, if you're a person of interest, people who want to get into your shit, they can, well, the most rudimentary thing they can do is try what's called a brute force attack, where they just try and guess your password. That doesn't work usually. But if you're a person of interest, what if there's an organized group of people who just fucking have it out for you, and they're just running algorithms to try and guess your password over the span of like months and months and months? That's not comforting to think about. There's already Discord servers of people who do not like me because I've had to ban toxic people from my community, and then they go and make their own little communities trying to like tear me down. And like, no. So I have to go on my VODs channel, I have to private all my VODs, and like on stream I have to be very careful not to ever like go on my Xbox home dashboard.
been there, done that. It's really deranged how much energy people put into organizing hateful attacks on people. It's strange. And when they decide they want to do it, that's something else I want to say about becoming a streamer. If you want to become a streamer, you need to develop a thick skin, because people are fucking mean. People are so mean, you guys. I used to respond to every one of my TikTok comments, and I had to stop responding to them because I guess as you grow, you have more people that hate you. And my god, do people not like me. They do not like me. And that's fine. You can not like me. You're not going to like some people in the world. But like Envy said, you also have to be really careful about protecting yourself, because as you grow, there are going to be people that have like bad intentions. And just making sure that you're being very careful at protecting your information, your identity. It's very, very important.
Here's another thing. Don't ever post pictures of yourself online. You're like things that can identify you. Like, don't post pictures of your face. Like, it's like, oh, face reveal.
I would never face reveal in my life.
Yeah, I'm just like, why do you? I'm just like, people are like, Envy, will you ever do a face reveal? And I'm like, let me think. So when I post content, it's content that provides value to people. I've posted pictures of myself with my face blurred out, like for things like my video I made going really in depth on the science of hair growth and how I got my hair so thick and healthy when I like, and stuff like that. But always protect yourself. Like, I didn't show my face. I'm not going to show my face. Number one, like, with the way that my fucking ambulance company was treating me just for doing my job and doing the right thing and trying to be good and like genuine and going the extra mile for my patients, with the way they were treating me just because I'm quiet and I'm a guy with long hair and I keep to myself, like, and I'm soft spoken, how the fuck do you think they're gonna react if they find out that like I'm a streamer? Like no, like
It's fair.
and then
Absolutely fair.
And then there's also the thing of like, thank you for the follow, Haru. So also the thing of like, if I ever get big enough to the point where if I would have showed my face, I'd start getting recognized in public. I don't like people very much as it is. I'm kind of very, like when I'm
Envy,
going to
I'm
the,
scared the fuck out of myself because I've been walking around the city and I've heard people listening to my TikToks. And I literally am like, oh fuck. And I just like shut the fuck up. I just don't talk then.
I,
Whole spook.
I'd be equal parts flattered, but also like scared. Like,
Oh, I'm so flattered. And I've actually had people come up to me and be like, I really recognize your voice. Do I know you from somewhere? And I'm like, porn. I do gay porn. I'm a gay porn star, which is true, I am. But that
mhm.
usually makes people stop as for a second. They're like, okay, never mind, I don't want to push on this.
Have you ever like done that with someone and they're like, but I haven't watched that. What are you trying to say? And then they get all defensive.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, sometimes people get really defensive, but I think the good thing about, like, the porn answer is my community members are like, the demons are so sweet and so chill, and I know for a fact if I looked a demon in the face and I'm like, "Gay porn," they'd be like, I see. I know. I know, you know, but, like, we're chilling." And I just appreciate that about my community. It'd be like confirmation they need without the confirmation they need. But there has
Mhm.
absolutely been times where I've said it and people are like, "I don't watch gay porn. What are you saying about me?" And I'm like, "I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I'm a gay porn star."
Yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute human, and thank you for the hydration. Um, mm. Here's another thing. Even if you do what I did, and you like, you, let's say okay, if any of you are like getting into streaming and anything, or anything, let's say you do what I did, where you show a picture of yourself, but you have your face blurred out. Okay, great. Don't do it outside of your house. Don't do it outside
With any windows
ever.
either. Oh
Yeah,
my
or
God.
any windows, any reflective surfaces, first of all. And then anything outside. I don't care if it's a bush or like a tree or in your front yard or anything. Like, go look on a GeoGuessr stream and show them a picture of a bush. Ask them where in the world it
Oh my
is.
God.
Like,
It's terrifying.
yeah, so never, like, be very, very cautious about your safety and everything.
Yeah. Any identifiable, like, tattoos or birthmarks or anything like that. Gotta be careful with that if you're doing, like, a hand cam stream or if you're showing pictures of stuff. Like, I will never show pictures of my tattoos because in addition to being a streamer, I obviously did years of gay porn. And my body is all out on that, obviously. And so it's nightmare fuel for me that if I show a picture of my tattoo, people will see that and they'll recognize me from my porn career. Because I was much more famous in my porn career than I am as a streamer. And I'm like, oh god, like that's so scary. Someone's gonna be like, oh my god, this is the porn star. But you gotta like think about it. You just gotta be careful. Just do a lot of common sense things. And if you're trying to like do streaming and you want to actually turn streaming into something, even if you start out small, always remember that anything you post when you're a small streamer will still be on the internet if you become a big streamer. Like, I think there's a false sense of security of like, oh, I'm a tiny streamer, no one's gonna know who I am. And then like years later, you may be like, oh fuck, that was an oopsie doopsie. Scrap the metadata. The most cell phone cameras include GPS data when it's taken. Wait, really, Zeke? That's terrifying.
This is true.
Basil, thank you for the gifted subby to Ignis and Envies. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. That's so sweet of you, Basil.
Basil's the cutest.
Yeah, no, that's true. If you look at, like, let's say you're on iPhone, you post a photo to Discord, and then you go and save your own photo again from Discord, I think, what is it, if you open, like, Google Photos or something, it can show you, like, where it was taken and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it works for other people's photos, but if it shows up for you, I'm damn well sure it can show up for other people.
Yeah.
So, be very cautious. Make sure you like alter the photo with a third-party photo altering app. I think that'll help. But here's another thing about Discord in general. Every attachment you send in Discord, like in DMs, someone can see that. Like, someone could potentially see that, because if you open like a picture or a video in Discord, it creates a link for that attachment. And if somebody just so happens to type in like that exact like link in their search bar, it will pull up to that exact attachment.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Also so true, Huxley. Huxley was saying, like, someone put up a flag in the middle of the desert and people found it by looking at the clouds.
That's insane.
Oh my god. People can find shit. And if, like, there's just regular people out there fighting this shit, imagine people that are professionals in that. Like, that's spooky.
I
Right
used
click and view
to.
properties depending on the camera for phone. It will include GPS. The version of phone used a bunch of their identifying info. You see, this is why I use a VPN on everything. That's another tip I would suggest. If you're streaming, VPNs are really useful. I have VPNs on every single one of my phones, and I have my location cycling between different states and countries every second. So if someone were to try to like figure out my location of my IP address, it's not going to show New York City because it's cycling between like a bunch of different areas.
It's gonna scramble every 30 seconds. Thank you for
Yeah.
the follow, Lady Serenity. But yeah, internet safety is very important. Just be very, very cautious.
I also stream with my view count off. Do you have your view count on or off, Envy?
Oh, I have it off.
Yeah, me too. I think it's good to have view count off because I think it fucks with you mentally to see your view count at any given time.
It does. I used to average like what 40, 50 people last year in like February to March, and then 60 to 70 in like April to May, and then I met my ex, and then I started seeing things go down because people were seeing me actively suffering and trying to still wear a smile, and she was actively going and terrorizing people in my community, and
which is bonkers.
Absolute psycho behavior.
To have someone who's supposed to care about you go and sabotage you behind your back in your community.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there before. My ex debut partner, my ex best friend, did the exact same thing. She would like go and message people things about me behind my back, and it's like the shittiest feeling. It's like such a betrayal, and it's just like the most pointless thing ever. Like, why?
It's envy.
It's just
That's
so
what
weird.
it is.
Yeah.
It's people just can't handle it, and it's funny because people are like, "Oh, are you Envy named after the Shin?" And I'm like, "No, my character's name is Envis Mavros, but Envy is his nickname that's given to him."
I didn't know that was the full name.
Mm-hmm. And
that's so cool.
So people are like, "Oh, so you're Envy like the Shin?" No, just it's a nickname.
Yeah.
But
wait, she? When I say she, I don't mean we weren't dating. I'm a gay man. I mean like she was my ex best friend. Unless you're talking about Envy, in which case Envy is not gay.
I am a boy, and oh yeah, my identity. I'm a cis guy, and I like ladies, but I'm not huge on like labels in terms of my sexuality.
I feel that
because I feel like labels would limit me from being able to like fall in love with a wonderful, amazing person. And I'm primarily attracted to ladies, but I have been attracted to guys before. I did take a guy out on a couple of dates last year, but he was just another person who tried to fetishize me for my looks, for having softer feminine features, having long hair. Like, he was only talking to me because he said I looked like Conan Gray. And I'm just like, I'm the upgrade. Because my hair is so much longer and prettier.
I'm only talking to you because you look like so-and-so. Like, what the fuck?
Well, thankfully he didn't say, like... Thankfully he didn't say, like, only because I look like Conan Gray, but he would always talk about Conan Gray, how pretty he is, and how his type in guys is guys who look like Conan Gray and whatever. Just, like, long hair, like, soft featured and everything. So, I took him on a, We went to go get coffee, and we hung out for like 3 hours just talking. And thank you so much for the raid, Miss Katamari. Hello. Welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Envy. I'm a femboy Spriggan VTuber. Double raid. Thank you, everyone. Oh my gosh, thank you for trusting me with your communities. I'm a femboy Spriggan VTuber who likes to play RPGs and survival games and monster catchers, and I tell story times, and I am accompanied by the one and only beautiful, lovely Helheim Lynx.
I'm a gay escort and a gay corn star, and I'm known for telling really deranged sex work stories. Hi.
So yeah, I was just telling everyone a story of how I took a guy out on a few dates. It was the first time I had taken a guy out on some dates, and it didn't really end well. He wasn't very nice to me. Like, the first date was like a little coffee date. We hung out for like 3 hours at the coffee shop, just talking and
love a coffee
vibing,
date.
and it was great. And so I paid for his coffee and everything, and then he asked me out on a movie date. So this guy makes more money than me. He's like a little bit older than me, like by a year or two. And he also has so he also has like National Guard benefits as well. So he gets like extra pay benefits and everything.
Oh shit.
And he asks me out on a movie date. He makes me pay for both of our tickets and his candy. And he fell asleep during the movie after he was just talking about a bunch of guys in his platoon that he was crushing over while he was being all touchy.
No.
Yeah, while he was being like super touchy-feely with me. And I'm just like, no, thank you. And then
No.
that wasn't even the worst of it. When my house got robbed last January, February, March, and like he knew my house had got robbed and everything. I know it wasn't him because I don't have location on for anybody, and I'm very secretive, whatever. But he knew my house got robbed, $10,000 worth of shit, and he asked, yes, and he fucking asked me for money again, and I'm just like, no.
But you got fucking. Are you fucking with me?
Thank you so much for the raid, Miss Wolf Queen. Thank you. Welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Envy. I'm a femboy spring and VTuber. I love telling story times in my work in the medical field, and I love playing RPGs and Souls games and survival games and monster catchers, and I am here with the lovely, beautiful, one and only Helheim Lynx.
I am a gay sex worker. I do escorting and gay core, and I tell lots of story times about it. It's so good to see you, baby. What a sweet bean. We were just talking about you, Wolf Queen, and how cool you are.
We were. I was talking about how we're going to hang out and get dinner tomorrow night.
No, that's like a red flag for a date with a guy, though. That's a horrible date.
I've like
First,
never.
him not paying for anything, and then him asking you for money after you get fucking robbed.
And he already like made more money than me anyway, and I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Thank you for the follow, Josh. I'm paying this time. Yes, ma'am.
Because I date old men. I date really old men. My type is like 50s, 60s. And my boyfriend is 54, and I'm so used to dating old guys and getting spoiled by old guys. So I always have a hard time going on dates with younger dudes because I'm so like used to it. And my idea of what should happen on a date is so wildly skewed because of the fact that I like silver foxes. So hearing that he did all of that, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
I don't really like ghost people. But when people disrespect me enough, they just lose access to me, and I don't give them any explanation or anything. Thank you for the stretch and the hydration, Joshua. Yes, I am cute. Thank you for calling me cute. We have similar types. I'm into older ladies.
Oh my god, we both appreciate the older one. Yes. There's just like a level of maturity that I really like. Like I really enjoy like the knowledge.
I'm not into the specific age range that you're into, but I am into older ladies. Yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy. No, you cannot touch me. I bite, and I bite hard and it hurts. I'm into like I think the highest I'll date is like 40, but
okay, yeah,
my range is typically like late 20s to like high 30s. But that's also been pretty dangerous for me as well, as being someone who has not had very much experience at all dating. There's
a power imbalance there.
There's been a lot of ladies who I feel like they were trying to prey upon me or take advantage of the fact that I'm a bit more innocent, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just like, no, absolutely not.
People will try to get away with whatever they can, and I think a lot of times they assume that being young means that you are ignorant or vulnerable or naive. And it can sometimes mean you have less life experience, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're willing to be walked all over, you know?
Right.
But I think they see that and they're like, okay, yeah, I can definitely take advantage of the situation if I wanted to.
Give me names, Envy, I'll fight them. Listen, more story times on the way. All right, more story. I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but there was this one lady who led me on for 13 months,
Oh my god,
and
yes.
she has a thing for femboys, okay? And she would be so flirty with me and everything, and then leave me on delivered for days and weeks on end. I met her when I was at a very vulnerable point in my life, when I was trapped taking care of my grandpa without pay, whatever, that or homelessness, basically. And she was, no, absolutely not. I waited for about 7 months before confessing my feelings to her because I wanted to get my EMT certs. I wanted to be able to like have a leg to stand on and everything, to be able to show that like I can be self-sufficient because she's really well off allegedly. I didn't want her to think I was like trying to bum or whatever. But when I asked her if she flirts with me with any intention, she said, no, not necessarily. Flirting is just how I enjoy spending my time with people. And I'm just like,
As a certified flirt, there's an extent to that. Like, yes, you can flirt with people casually, but once you start getting one-on-one sessions where you're like talking explicitly, like there's a line.
Yeah,
you know?
like telling me that I'm gonna be locked in a cage and bent over a table and pegged with like a
That's
black
not
dildo and
casual
everything.
flirting. That's
Yeah,
not casual.
exactly. So then, as it turns out, one of her friends who was like being a wingman for me, he finally drops the bombshell of like, oh yeah, by the way, she has she's married, and I'm like, what?
We didn't tell you.
No, but apparently she and her wife have an open relationship or whatever.
You still have to tell them.
She never told me because she knows I'm monogamous. And so I just remember like I don't know, I started doing what she did to me. I would start ignoring her and whatever and just leaving her on red like she would do or delivered or whatever like she would do to me. And then she sends me like a bunch of unsolicited porn on Christmas Day, so I'm like, no. Unfriend her, whatever. Takes her 3 days to notice. She tries to send me a friend request, and I'm like, alright. And then I confronted her about most everything. I didn't want to tell her the extent of how she made me feel. I didn't want her to know she had that much influence.
Yeah,
because it was bad. Like, bad. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Flirting is just how I spend my time with people. I'm just too free-spirited. I can't be tethered by things or people. And I'm just like, whatever. So
one of the most metal things Envy told me about the situation was apparently this lady had sent Envy a video of me and was talking about my content, and Envy responded, he would hate you in real life. And I was like, oh my god, I would. I would hate her.
I don't think I told her that she would hate you. I just kind of left it at, oh yeah, by the way, I'm friends with him. And then
I would talk major shit about her if I knew what she did to you to her face.
And then she and then after I said, oh yeah, I'm friends with him, by the way, that's when she all of a sudden seems like, oh my god, oh, and tries to talk to me some more and everything. And I'm like, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, no, he would fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't at the point where I had the balls to like say to her face that you'd probably fucking hate her.
No,
but
that's so valid.
It was definitely on my mind. So
good night, JJ.
It was actually March of last year, a couple weeks before my house got robbed, when I was still working out of state on like an ambulance strike team and everything. She sends me some weird, gross fucking hentai meme, and just completely unsolicited, whatever. And I'm just like, she still has no idea that I know she's married. So I just respond with average swinger behavior. And she's like, I didn't even mean to send that to you. That was for one of my girly pops. Oh, how do you even notice?
One of my girly pops.
Yeah, or like homegirls or whatever. And then she's like, how do you even know what that is? You're supposed to be so sweet and innocent. And I'm just like, I'm just like, wow. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm just thinking to myself in my head, so you knowingly took advantage of someone you perceived as sweet and innocent. Eventually, after we talked more that day, she buttered me up, and to the point where we talked for like the next 6 hours on and off over text. But then the very next day, she started ignoring me. And then the day after. And I'm just like, you know what? No. And then I just unfriended her and never looked back. And I'm just like,
yeah.
And
something I've really learned in this past year is let them. Like, if they're gonna look at your life, let them, because they're doing you a fucking favor.
Honestly, yeah. Like, it's just like, no words, no explanation. Yeah. She's lost that kind of privilege. No, absolutely gone.
And that's the repercussion. The repercussion is they have to live the rest of their life communicating and acting like that and treating people like that and having no like authentic relationships. And you get to live the rest of your life having that connection and building those relationships with people.
You want to know the
Her
best
punishment
thing?
is natural consequences.
Oh, it absolutely is. You know what else it is? Something else she has to deal with. I know that she sees my shit, like, as a content creator. Like, she's obsessed with femboys and like, she really likes VTubers, whatever.
Yeah.
So I know damn well that she sees my shit, and she sees me going and achieving everything I set out to do. And she's sitting there
I
just
should have been nicer.
And she's sitting there just a fucking footnote in my legacy, and she's gonna sit with that and sit with knowing that everything she ever accomplished, I will do it better and faster, and I will reach everything I accomplished as well.
Yes.
No, you cannot touch me. I bite, cat.
For conversation when it shouldn't. No, that's fair, Finite. I think that's what they're trying to do.
It was horrible, Finite. Like, I hated it. I hated her, but at the same time, I craved her, and I just fucking couldn't even, like, sit with myself. And I'm just like, wow. And I'm like, never again.
Happy 45 stream streak, Jacob. Thank you. No, it's really what they do. There's like this push-pull, and your body can't regulate its nervous system. So you constantly feel like you're in a state of anxiety. And the self-soothing behavior psychologically is to reach out to them. And that's why it's so important to learn to self-soothe yourself, because otherwise you become reliant on them. And that's not what you want, obviously. Think you're in the
I got so unhealthily attached to this lady because the way she just kind of, it's behind me. She's nothing. I'm becoming everything I've ever set out to be.
You got this. You're gonna accomplish all your goals. Lynx, are you working tonight? I am working tonight, but my first client isn't until, let me check. I can probably stay on for another, like, 20 minutes before I gotta start getting ready for work.
Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Don't let me hold you up.
No, I'm having so much fun.
Me too. Thank you for the roar. You keep scary and I bites. But yeah, I got plenty of story times to tell. So, Lynx, did you ever find that, like, whenever you're telling a story that's like a bit more like heavier but still grounds for TikTok, it kind of like takes a lot out of you mentally and emotionally?
Oh, yeah.
Even when you try to put like a comedic spin on it, it's still just like, oh shit, Nita.
And that's a hard thing, is I don't think a lot of times people that are on the outside looking in can realize that sometimes these funny story times actually were bad situations. And as content creators, we try to make these bad situations lighter and funnier. But a lot of times I feel like peel back the layers and you're looking at the actual content of the story, like, it's scary, fucked up situations. And so I think it can definitely take a lot of emotional vulnerability, and sometimes you can definitely pull yourself into that memory and get into a little bit of a weird headspace. And it can be hard, especially when you're trying to, like, play a game while you're doing it and you're trying to concentrate on all these things, and it's like, oh my god, that hit me a little bit more vulnerably than I thought it would, you know?
Yeah, like, I have this list of fucking story times about my grandfather, and these are the more comedic ones. Like, they're depressing shit that I will go and talk about. and story times sometimes. And but this is like me putting comedic shit on stuff that's otherwise depressing. So what do we have here? We have okay, my grandfather did not clean his house. Me and my dad had to deep clean it and everything when we first got me there. Yeah, so I was laying in bed one day and a fucking roach crawled over my leg.
I feel that.
Big, nasty, festering fucking roach crawled over my leg. And I went and I'm like, what the fuck, Grandpa? Like, why are you so filthy? And he's just like, well, you could have made friends with it. And I'm just like,
No, I feel you. When I was out of foster care, my father was arrested when I was 15, and I went to foster care at 15, and my brother adopted me at 16. And we were trying to like survive, and we were sleeping on mattresses on the floor in like the shittiest part of New York City. And we would wake up with roaches crawling, and it's the creepiest feeling. And then once that happens to you once, I'm sure you feel this, you constantly like check
yes.
every time you feel something on your leg, and you're like, oh my god, what's on me? What's on me? Oh, it's so bad.
Like, I just, I love animals and I'm respectful of all life, but when there's pests that are intruding on my territory and my lair, no. And I don't like the crawlies. I don't like the maggots and the slugs and the roaches. No.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, when I see
I agree with this. You're right.
I am deathly
No, I don't like
terrified
them.
of worms. Like, I don't know. I'm deathly terrified of worms, but I'm a kind-hearted person, so whenever I see a worm on the sidewalk and everything, and it's like drying out and suffering and stuck, like I'll go and I'll like pick it up and put it in the grass. But like
even though you're scared, that's so sweet.
I physically start like convulsing and spasming whenever I'm touching it. Like I can't with the crawlies and the wrigglies.
Yeah. No, I can feel that. I'm also really scared of most bugs. I love rodents and I love snakes. I'll pick those up easily. But when it comes to like spiders and bugs and stuff, I'm so scared of them, but I also feel bad killing them, so I'll try to trap them. But it's scary. It's spooky.
It's
Not my thing.
It's not my thing either. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. But yeah, so like stories like that. Like a roach crawling over my leg when I'm in bed, just making me feel so unsafe to even sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I told that in a fairly comedic way, but that was something that like really bothered me. And there's like, that's just an example, like, because there's so many other things that really fucking bother me. And
I think that it's something I really appreciate your content as well, as I think you and I both try to make taboo subjects a little bit less taboo by talking about it. Because I'm sure you probably feel a similar way. As a child, I would have done so much to have a content creator talk about the shit I was going through and know I wasn't alone in it. And I think that as much as we try to make things comedic, it's really nice that sometimes we're able to talk about these serious topics because there's so many people that experience that and people don't really talk about it because very hush hush. So having like an example of someone that you watching content that you can relate to, I think that's such a beautiful thing that you're able to do when you talk about like those deeper topics, you know?
Yeah, like in my work as an EMT, the times where I've really actually saved people's lives has been few and far between because so many people call an ambulance for like if they stub their toe. But
yeah,
in terms of giving life-saving medical care, life-saving medical attention, maybe like 3-4 times. And yes, I've had patients die on me. I've had I was giving a lady CPR and I watched her like slowly die and become a corpse under my hands. I've been around the block. It's not my first rodeo. But
you have so much strength because I could not handle that, and the fact that there's people out there that do that, I have so much respect.
Thank you. I just kind of mentally, I just step into this older brotherly mentality of just trying to be strong for others since they're turning to me while they're falling apart and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I got to take action because nobody else is. Like one of my training shifts, there was a shooting at a college. There were kids not much older than me.
Oh my god.
Like 22, 23. And I just remember springing into action. There was this one kid, he had bullets in his lungs and I was like resuscitating him and shit, but he wasn't coming back. And
bullets Plural?
Mhm.
Holy shit.
It was a chicken restaurant right next to a college, and some guy just came up, started opening fire with a pew-pew, and the guy we transported survived, but he's paralyzed from the waist down at such a
Oh,
young
fuck.
age. And then the guy that got transported in the other unit, we first responded, so we were the first on the scene. But the other unit, there was, like, the cops were just standing over this guy. He had bullets in his lungs. We didn't realize he had bullets in his lungs, but they were just standing over him. And it was like, and I get there, it's like, yeah, he's barely breathing, like agonal respirations. I'm like, you guys know how to do CPR, right? Like, it's like, yeah. And I'm like, does he have a pulse? It's like, no. And I'm like, start doing chest compressions now. Like, give him that pulse. And I run back to the unit, like, grab oxygen and everything. But it's just a thing of, like,
Yeah.
I never really thought about it. I just kind of sprang into action when I needed to. So in terms of actual life-saving medical attention, maybe 3 or 4 times. And in terms of, like, saving people's lives by being a light in their darkness, which is the most of my stories that I've told as an EMT, for, like, kids like me who were like other kids who were failed by the system or abused or survivors of horrible shit, I would really lock in and do my job. And I would share those stories and people would resonate with them. And like Lynxy said, he wishes, like, content creators talked about stuff that he was going through. There are so many people that go through what some of my kiddos went through, and I just kind of, like, there was this one little boy who he was, we get to the ER, he was like trying to hurt himself. I'm not going to say how he's trying to hurt himself, but it was pretty bad, and not like standard run-of-the-mill stuff. We get to the ER, nobody's there for him. His family's, like, not there. Like, we find out that his foster parents are abusing him and everything. He's very quiet. He's very sweet. This little, like, 11-year-old kid. And, well, we get in the back of the ambulance, and I tell him, like, if he needs anything to please let me know, and, like, I talk to him a little bit. I ask him if he likes playing video games. I have Minecraft and Roblox on my phone. So he's like, yeah. So I let him play Minecraft and Roblox on my phone, and I signed out of my YouTube and out of my TikTok, and I let him go and scroll on some little burner accounts that I made, just completely, like, blank slate
Aw,
stuff.
That's so sweet, though.
And we pulled up to a gas station. I got him some candy and some snacks and everything. And my partner comes back, and the 3 of us are talking. And so this kid's getting bullied at school because he's, like, the weird kid and the quiet kid. And I told him, I'm like, listen, bro, like, us weird kids are gonna end up ruling the world. Like, never be afraid to be yourself.
I agree. I was a bullied kid in school.
And
Like, usually that's the ones that succeed really well.
yeah, those of us who dare to be different and dare to be ourselves, because the normal road grows no flowers. And so it turns out this kid has an older brother who was lost in the foster care system that has the same, like, IRL, like, first name as me. So me and my partner look at each other, and I ask this kid, I'm like, if you'd like, me and my buddy, we could be your older brothers for the night. And he broke down and started crying in my arms. And when we got to the hospital and I traded off patient care to the RN, I'm just like, can I talk to him for a minute? She's like, sure. I put my hands on his shoulders. I kind of, like, lowered to his eye level because I don't want to, like, be all imposing standing over him. I'm like, listen, you're a warrior. You're stronger than you think, and you're loved so much more than you know. Your grandmother loves you very much, and you know she's going to be getting custody of you, like, in a couple months. Be strong, all right? From one older brother to another younger brother, you are loved so much more than you know. And he started crying, and I gave him a hug, and the RN was like,
sometimes people need that.
yeah.
Sometimes people just need, like, a kind word in that moment, and I guarantee you that child is going to remember that forever.
Envy, please
Like,
check
genuinely forever.
DMs. People are hounding me to check DMs on stream and open it. Oh, what? Is this What in the world is this? Is this art that someone made? New drawing, magma, create on canvas. Wait. Hold on, what is this? Is someone drawing of me? What?
Yeah.
Please open for us, love you, moi. Okay. I'm gonna open this drawing that
No,
everyone's
you
made.
got this. Do this.
Alright, let me add a new scene. But, here we go. Yeah, a lot of my stories were like that, and people really resonate with that. And people are like, oh my god, Envy, you really go the extra mile for these kids. I'm like, yeah, like that kid was me when I was a kid, because my EMTs didn't care, and I didn't have anybody like that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Lynxy, I'm gonna forward this to you.
I mean, I actually know what's going on.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm in a group chat.
Oh, okay. Well, co-conspirator. We may disagree from time to time, but that doesn't matter. You're my brother, my number one, my home till the day I die. I'll die first. Oh, don't say that. Rims was my best friend of so many years. You've been an amazing person since I met you. I'm so happy to consider you a friend. Azura. A message for a favorite Spriggan. Thank you for being our light in a dark world. If you ever forget yours, will light your path. Your little fireflies.
So if anyone doesn't know what's happening, a bunch of Envy's very dear friends and community members wanted to put together something special for him. So they all worked together to put together a really special little collaboration of stuff and kind words. So they just sent it on over to him right now.
This is so sweet. Thank you for being you. Your space has changed my life and realized. Don't stop being amazing, bro. You're awesome, bro. Don't ever forget. Leo. Oh my god. My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you by your side where we can gaze into the scars, sit down forever. Love, Celeste, the Dragon Queen. That's my... Celeste is the one who I drove across the country to be with.
People are saying they can't see you.
Oh,
Hi,
fuck.
Raiders! My name is Lynxy. I'm a wholesome and wholesome fanboy succubus VTuber. I live in New York City, where I work as a full-service escort and a gay corn star, and I tell lots and lots of deranged story times about my client interactions. Today, though, I am not doing my usual story times. I'm doing a special collab with my dear friend Envy. I love him so much. You want to give a little intro?
Hello, my name is Envy. I'm a femboy Spriggan VTuber. It's so lovely to have you here. Thank you for giving our stream a chance. I'm an EMT. I do ambulance work. I tell story times about my experiences in the med field, and I play a bunch of different games. So nice to meet all of you.
Thank you so much for the trust in the community. Please take care of yourself. If you need to raid and run, don't be afraid to do so. I appreciate the fuck out of all of you. Thank you for the trust.
Can you guys see it now? I just pulled it up. Yeah, I pulled it up. Here we go. Yeah, now we can see the words. Oh my
For everyone
god.
who's just joining us, Envy just got surprised by his community with a really sweet collaboration project of very kind words that they all wrote for him. So this is his reaction to seeing it for the first time.
I had no idea about any of this. Sending you all the warmest hugs and head pats. Thank you for always being such a kind individual and for being so welcoming to those looking for Jax. I love Jax. Not every hole is the goal, but not every hoe is the goal, but every hole is the goal. Some of my bro once told me, don't let dumbass bees keep you down every step and keep you every day is another victory. Plus, it's best to be picky with who you let peg you. You're so right. Thank you. You're amazing, Envy. You were kind and comforting at my lowest. You're a great person, an even greater person. Oh, thank you. You're a wonderful person I've ever met to be friends.
Sweet.
Keep being the sweet being we know and love. Thank you, Andrew. Sunshine in Cinderella. Oh, proud of you. Oh my god. Proud of you. Sunshine. Oh, the art.
It's really cute, right?
Oh my god. Hi, Envy. Angel here, writing this for Harmon because he couldn't figure it out. So he wanted to say he may not know you well or long. He thinks you're really interesting and hopes to get to know you more through time. If not, he'll feel the same. He's very intrigued by your story. Wait to hear more of it. Hopes, well, we can play sometimes talking to you. What's the... Oh my god. This is so sweet. Sorry I've messed up. I'm horrible on this website. No, you're good. I know we don't know you personally at all, but for Angel, I've talked to some of the people close to you, like Andy and Crimson, I think others, and we really hope You feel better and me. I'm not sick. I'm not dying. Like, I'm okay.
Thank
There's
you for the
a
gift of
whole,
Subby,
like...
and yet again, for all the follows, thank you so much for the raiders, thank you so much. Usually I tell story times and I'll be back to the on Monday, but I have a really special stream today with my friend. I so appreciate you all.
This fan art is gorgeous. People signed their names!
I did!
Oh my god. Hi, Envy. I know we don't know each other. It's Angel. We aren't close friends or anything, but I care about you, and always, if you or anyone else needs anything, just support to listen. I'll be here. It's hard to read these fonts because they're so bright and it's hurting my eyes.
Oh, that's so fair. That's so real.
Oh my god. As a person, not as a VTuber streamer, you seem kind and sweet, and you deserve positivity around you. I really hope this helps you find what... Thank you so much,
Remember when I told you that your
everyone.
community members go so hard for you? They so do, you guys. Envy's community members go so fucking hard for him. Even when, like, I'm streaming and you guys are in my chat and you guys are like, have you seen Envy? We love Envy. And I'm like, I love Envy too, yeah. Your community loves you so much.
I love all of them. Oh my god, this is... Thank you so much for the biddies, Spies, and thank you so much for the gifted Blaze! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted!
Up, Blaze! Slay!
Oh my god. Yes, I am cute.
My
Thank you for
name is
calling me
purple,
cute.
it's the best color. It is. Purple is the best color.
Thank you
I'm
for
not biased or
saving
anything.
me, and thank you for making me smile, Liv. Liv was one of the women that my ex had gone and, like, terrorized and everything.
Oh
And
my god!
yeah. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, Crim. Like, I had personally reached out to Liv and talked to her and everything and told her if she needs anything that I'm... yes, I am a good boy. Thank you for calling me a good boy. You were down a bit ago. You wanted to see how much...
People did not want to leave, even though you had the X situation. They're still here for you. They still got you.
Yeah. Envy, you're the pot of joy and pride of the world. Best wishes, lots of love. Thank you for being yourself, sweet friend. Hi, Envy. I may not be an active member of your streams community. I still wish you happy 2026. 2025 wasn't the best for you or me, and I'm sure many others will always tend to come back to your community and your streams, check up on cool stuff you're doing, help me fall asleep easily. Your voice is soothing. I hope this year's better than the last few. I'm always looking forward to streams content. Blue. Oh my god. Envy, I'm so happy I found your community. 2025 has been tough for everyone, I think. So for you to know I adore you and I'm so proud of you. Your perseverance is inspiring. I can't wait to see the community and your following grow. I know you do great things. I'll be here to support. Much love, Crim. Oh my god. Hello, it is I, Debunoy. Well, one of many. I'm not that active in your community nor streams, but you've built a safe space for so many people, including myself, and I thank you for that. I've talked to you once in your server, and it was such a pleasure. Oh, you're doing such a good job. You make me inspired to keep streaming and do better myself. Wow. Hugs, bird pecks, your favorite punk plague doctor, Conrad the Crow. Oh my god. Conrad has been raiding me so many times over the last few days. He's such a sweetheart.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey Sunshine, I want you to know how truly special you are. You're a kind soul and you care about so many people. I'm so very proud of how far you've come in the checks notes. 10 months since I showed up. You're genuinely going so many places. I'm so unbelievably proud to call you a friend. Thank you. I wish you nothing but the best. May you find fortune and happiness forever. Annie. Envy, the sweetest boy. Always enjoy vibing with ya. Hope you have an amazing day. Remember, I'm always here for ya. Katamari. Dear Envy, boy sweet as honey, gremlin chaotic as can be. Getting to know you has been such a wonderful experience. You're kind-hearted, funny, adorable, incredibly admirable with how much you stand up for yourself and others around you. I wish you nothing but the best and tons of love. Sending you head pats even though you bite. Love, Ignis. Oh my god. Thank you for always being... Thank you for always being a light in the dark. You've always been kind, compassionate, and understanding, helping so many people, including myself. I'm grateful for the wonderful past year and look forward to my next glorious year with your community. I am more than excited to spend the next year with you and your community, Iris. And then... oh my god! Sleeping Envy. Awesome nickname, K. Oh my god. I love the nickname Envy. Thank you. You're so welcome, KX. Oh my god. This warms my heart.
So cute.
So much more than words can measure. Thank you all so much. Andy said that I seemed like I was down earlier. I haven't, like, brought down the vibe of your stream at all. Have I, like...
No! Oh my god. You are totally vibing.
I
did not think that you were at all. You're totally fine, babes.
I don't feel like I've been down. I've been Oh, 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so scared that like I had like messed
No,
something up.
no. No, I think they were worried about you after the entire situation that had gone down and everything that you had to go through. So they just wanted to cheer you up and put something together. You've been perfect today. You are incredible. Do not worry.
Thank you.
Yeah, they've been planning this for fucking ages. They truly have been. We started plotting immediately. Look at you guys putting together your little evil powers for good.
Oh my god.
Holy crossover. Hi, cutie pie. Hi, hi.
Thank you guys so
Lynxie, if
much.
you see this, remind Envy he is loved. Envy's very loved, Bill. Envy is very, very loved. We
Thank
planned on everything, and I asked Lynxie to join the group. You did, Wolf Queen. Wolf Queen got to me.
thank you all so much for your kindness. And Lynxie, thank you so much for being my friend. Wolf Queen, thank
Oh
you
my
for
god,
being my
of
friend.
course.
Andy, thank you for being my friend. And to all my other friends who posted on that collage, thank you. I'm so blessed to have all of you in my life.
You are very loved. And we all appreciate the fuck out of you. I'm so honored that you let me bring you on this channel. You let me be on your channel.
It
I
was
actually had probably
amazing.
more fun than I would have playing Phasmo. I just like chit-chatting. It was really cool.
This was a whole bunch of fun. I really appreciate it. It was, oh my god, words. Thank you so
No,
much
it's
for
a lot
having me.
process. Yeah, thank you. Do you want to like extra add positivity? I'll let you decide. We can bring everyone on over to any channel you want. Do you have anyone that's live?
Let me go check my live listings really quick.
Hell yeah.
Typically the way I do my raids is I look and I see on my live listing the person who could benefit the most
I'm
from like a
down.
whole bunch of. I know
I'll bring
exactly
all the
who we're
game
raiding.
killers.
Oh my god. Okay, I will put her name in Discord VC so you can just straight copy paste it.
Oh, yeah.
Striker __ V.
I got you. Also, for all my demons, the next time I'm going to be live is a bit unusual. I'm usually live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but this Monday is my 3-year stream anniversary. So I will be live celebrating my anniversary for 12 hours on Monday from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. So I'm going to be live Monday. I know it's a weird day for me to be live, but just so all my demons know, that's the next time you'll see me. Envy, when are you going to be live next?
I will be going live next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central Time. When?
Hell yeah.
This was so
Let's
much
bring
fun.
all the love to Striker. You guys know the raid messages. Also, you guys know where to find all my stuff. It is also the last weekend to get your Lynxie plushie. If you want to order your limited edition Lynxie plushie, do !plush to grab that. They are going to be numbered and really cute. If you want my spice work, you know where to find my spice work. All that good stuff, as usual. Let's go show some love.
Let's do
Grab
it.
the username.
Good night, little lanterns. Thank you for shining so brightly for both of us.
Oh yeah. Envy, where did you post the little name? I missed it.
I posted it in your Discord DMs.
Oh, okay. Why am I not seeing it?
Oh, because, oh, I'm so
Right.
sorry. I DM'd it to
No,
the
you're
wrong
good.
person.
You're totally good, baby. I was like, this is definitely on me.
There we go.
Okay, I got you.
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. This was so amazing. Striker's gonna be
great.
so ecstatic to see you. She absolutely adores your content.
Do you want to hit the right button at the exact same time?
Oh, I had already hit it like 3
Okay,
seconds ago.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. I'm going now.
I'm so sorry.
Great. You're good. Screen here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Envy. That was so fun.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed this. I really did. Thank you.
Me too. I really had a good time with you. I feel like we click really well. I know my community was so happy to hang out with you as well.
It was amazing.
I'm sorry I had to cut it short. If I didn't have work, I'd stay longer.
No, it's okay. You gotta make your money. You gotta do what you gotta do, King. And
I adore you though, and I'm so glad I got to be part of the surprise at the end too. It made me really happy.
yeah, it was. God, that made me feel. Is that normal for streamers to have people that do things like my community does for me.
No! Envy, I'm so serious. Your community fucking loves you. I've never seen a community go harder for someone ever.
I'm so blessed. I really am. Oh my
They
god.
fucking adore you. Like, Wolf Queen was planning this forever, and she was DMing me, and, like, they all just have so much love for you, and it's so beautiful to see.
I'm at a loss for words, but it's like a positive kind of
No, it's a lot to
overstimulation.
process. No, I totally get that. Thank you again for letting me be here, and I love you lots. I'm excited to talk to you again soon.
The feeling's very mutual. I love you too, Lynxy. Thank you so much for
Good
hanging
night,
out with
Sweet
me.
Bean. Have
Good-
a great night.
Good night, Moonshadow. Don't work too hard.
I'll do my best. See you later.
Bye.